What's up, everybody? It's your boy Galaxy Greg, and welcome to episode 166 of the Be More Nerdy podcast, the only podcast that gives it to you how you want it, how you need it, and all the time that you like it. I'm your host, Galaxy Greg, aka the OG Galaxy, aka Mr. Space Awaits, aka the Hentai Honcho, and with me today is my co-host, HDTV. You know,
What's up?
a gamer,
Laughing.
a guy that follows through. You feel me? A stand-up guy. You know. So make sure you're
Including
following the pod on all platforms, including Spotify, Apple Pod, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all the places that you could find us and get your podcasting from. Make sure you rate us 5 stars and
Tell him how much
subscribe.
prep time he gave me.
Make sure you do all of those things, man. Why? Because you love us and you want more from the pod community, especially a black pod with black hosts that do black things. You feel me? So let's get right into the episode. We have my other dickhead co-host, Diva XOXO.
What it is, little dummies? I'm here and I'm queer. Happy Pride Month.
Should be extra
feel like
disrespectful because it's Pride Month.
genetically, if she's a dickhead, you a dickhead.
I
So
am a dickhead. What's up? What are we saying? We're saying things that are known now? All right, but this past week has had a lot of news, especially in the gamer space. So the thing we're going to be focusing on this week is a heavily game enforced episode because it is known as E3 week. That is the week where around this time E3 used to exist a couple years back, right before COVID. COVID shut down E3. That was usually the convention where all the new games would come out. There would be showcases every day. Like you had your three mains, obviously your PlayStation, your Nintendo, your Xbox, and they'd come up and they'd have their days and showcases, and everybody could be in the gaming industry, meet game devs, play demos, get first exclusives, just like any other con, but this was exclusively for gaming, and this is where a lot of reporters would go. However, low attendance and then COVID and then a bunch of other stuff shut it down. So during the COVID season, they started doing every gaming company started doing their own showcase that could be live streamed, and that was this whole big function where they invite either creators or reporters or other game developers out, right? Where they talk about not only new technologies, new games that are coming out, and all that stuff, right? So we have three in specific that we're going to be talking about today. You have the State of Play, which is the PlayStation Direct. You have the Summer Games Fest, which is Xbox's version of it, or the Xbox Showcase. And then you have the Nintendo Direct, which is obviously Nintendo's. Those are your three big powerhouses who are going to be talking about a bunch of things. Yes, Diva, you have a question for the class.
Can you repeat the second one again?
The Xbox Showcase or Summer Games Fest.
wait,
In
those are
this,
two different things, though.
no, they're the same thing.
Yeah, but the Xbox Showcase and the Summer Games Festival are two different live streams.
They were. I swear they were the same thing.
Because the Xbox Showcase, like I watched that whole thing
You
through.
know what? You're right. The Summer Games Fest, my bad. Summer Games Fest has a multitude of games that are multi-platform that is usually hosted by Jeff Keighley. That's the one. That's hosted by Jeff Keighley. Um the Xbox Showcase is usually specifically Xbox and Microsoft games. He's right. What's up?
Question.
What was the Nintendo one called again?
The Nintendo Direct.
I don't think these names are relevant. Not gonna lie to you, they won't be on the test.
You're right. None of this shit is on the test. The headline of the section is not on the test. What is in the test is the motherfucking trailers and games and releases. That's what's
Now,
on the
what was
test.
the PlayStation one called? Don't look down. You look
State
down.
of Play. It was State of Play. I remember that one.
Are you
It
sure
had
that wasn't Xbox?
Yes, it was Xbox Game Fest.
Nintendo.
She combined like two
Nintendo
different
Direct.
names.
Yeah, she did. She messed up on
Mhm.
one. But it looks like you
Was it
failed the
not
test.
called Xbox Game Fest? That's not what it was called.
Nope. Looks like you failed.
That's what's gonna be in the notes. So when y'all read that description, it's gonna say Xbox Game Fest.
Well, yeah, you failed. Okay, I'm sorry.
So that's
We're gonna
why.
have to revoke
All right,
your
so
driver's license.
let's go through I'm gonna start with PlayStation. I'm not a big PlayStation guy. However, they did very good, in my opinion, on their state of play. I watched that through, and they did really good. I liked a lot of the games that were coming out. Honestly, I'm gonna kind of go through my list and my notes. Feel free to join in, tap in. You told me you watched that one. You have a PlayStation 5, so you'll be able to play these games. Meanwhile, I'll just have to live secondhand through you. So when you get that text saying, "Hey man,
5.
how was that Wolverine, man?" I just need you to just give me that hit. That's all I need, man. That's all I need.
Yeah,
have
no.
one. I have
We-
a PlayStation 5.
We sent agents to your house as of 20 seconds ago when you failed the quiz. You no longer have one.
Oh, they commandeered that PlayStation. They had to repo that shit. That PlayStation is nothing but a goddamn paperweight. Don't lie.
And I know about the Wolverine game.
Oh, really? Who's in it?
Wolverine.
I was hoping you say that.
And
And
no. It's like they not the X-Men. They not, but like they like the X-Men. They're not called X. It's X-Force. That's what it's based off. It's the X-Force, right? That's what they call. I saw it because I was watching the TikTok. It was Classic Man D's, of course. He was talking about what he thought of the game, and I was like, "Oh, that's nice." See?
they only gave a nice little gameplay trailer, but that was actually the first thing that came up. It was Wolverine. They gave a trailer for it. It's made by Insomniac Games, the same company that made the last two Spider-Man games, and those were great. A lot of people are being like hypercritical of this game so far, but it looked good. It looked really visceral. It looked Wolverine-y. It didn't look like a BS Wolverine game where you slicing and no one's dying. Like, nah, he was throwing people into stuff and like really dismembering bodies.
Look pretty
I
BS
saw
to
it's
me.
really bloody.
Word? You wasn't messing with it?
I'm saying, like, if Wolverine walked up to me and stabbed me in both arms and then in the gut, how am I fighting?
Most of the people that they had the finishers on wasn't getting back up.
He
I don't
was
think
stopping
anybody
me.
who got a finisher got back up for real.
I'm not even talking about the finisher. The way he was fighting, I'm sorry. You slashed me across my chest with 3 claws. I'm not about to keep swinging. It's over. I'm calling my
You
wife.
remember the Caleb City skit? It's like you be him, but you ain't gonna be me. Like,
Yeah, I'm calling my wife and kids and giving them my final thoughts.
I'm
I have the
retired.
Spider-Man game, by the way.
I'm playing the Spider-Man game. Now what?
I can play it.
No, you
But
can't.
you won't.
I can.
I just want you to know you like put yourself on a silver platter for the bullying. Like no one was worried about you in your little corner over there, dog.
I really don't have the time. I have too many projects right now.
Hey, Jimmy, baby, now. When's the next time you going to Disney?
That's not fair. That's not fair. Cause you know the last time I went.
And you know what we call that, guys? Guilty.
No.
Guilty.
No, that's not fair. I have only been once this year.
You went last week.
And that was the first time this year.
That is Chuck Javre of the highest order. You be going to Epcot and that counts.
No, I haven't. I literally have not been. I haven't.
If we went through the past pods, wouldn't she say that she went there for like a food and wine festival or some bullshit like that?
Yeah.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, you
But that was
did.
back in
Oh
January.
man. Oh
That
jeez,
was
Rick.
January.
Oh jeez, Rick.
That doesn't
Oh,
count.
geez, Rick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. But it looked good to me. I would play it. I haven't gotten to play Insomniac Spider-Man. I might cop it because I think. No, I'm positive it's on PC now, so I could play it if I really wanted to. But as he yells at me all the time, nigga, just buy the game or don't stop talking about playing it. Every time I say I want to play some shit.
It sounds about right.
I ain't got the funds all the time. This man be like, yo, shut up and play the game. I'm like, damn, nigga, shit.
Now, this is where I use your tactics against you. What was the last Marvel skin you bought?
Elsa's skin.
Which one?
The maid one. You know what I mean? We only play
was
as
like
bad
$1.
bitches. Yeah. That's $20. And I have bought games since then and played them. So to be fair, I do play games.
You can get the whole
Yeah,
trilogy for Spider-Man for $40.
That's double the price that I paid.
Don't forget all the other stuff you bought.
I haven't bought anything in these past 2. I've been broke, dog. You don't know my wallet. Why you pocket watching me? I don't have money.
Pocket
He does
watches.
have money.
How can I pocket a watch that don't got no TikTok?
I don't know, man, but you finding a way. You doing the impossible right now. Cause these pockets empty, nigga. Continuing forward, God of War Laufey. God of War, a lot of the God of War heads was damn. The God of War heads was mad at this. Oh jeez.
Yeah, because we're following his wife.
What's her name?
Like
It's not important.
Faye.
That's on the test now.
And it's like this. She's like in this underworld, and she's fighting like gods. It's really boss. I seen some of the gameplay. She is tough, like because Kronos is tough, and I know who Kronos is because of
Kratos.
Stuff. But is it Kratos? I thought
Kratos killed Kronos. Yeah,
he did kill Kronos.
There is a Kronos, but
Kronos
Kratos
is the god of time. Kratos is the god of war.
The guy with the thing down his face. It's paint, but it's like
it's not paint. It's not paint.
The bald guy?
It's not paint. It's not paint.
Oh. Okay. Well, the bald guy with the thing down his face, his wife, she's dead, and she's like fighting in like this underworld, and it's tough. Like she icy, and we don't know how she got there and why she's there, but we're gonna find out, of course, in the game. And
well, we know how she got there. She died.
kind of implied by the fact that she's in.
She's in super hell, nigga. Like what?
But like, why is she in this hell versus like, I don't know, Valhalla? You know, why is she here?
Because that's a different mythology.
What was it?
No, that's her mythology.
Right. No, that's their mythology. Valhalla is theirs.
Yeah, she comes from Norse.
Yeah, Norse.
I didn't know.
Okay, look.
I apologize.
I'm trying to play me, and I actually know something. Let me be excited.
Well, it looked good. The combos look good. She looked kind of boss. The people, like a lot of the God of War heads, is mad because it's like, oh, it's not Kratos no more, nigga. Shut up and enjoy the game. How's that? Shut your punk ass up.
I mean, yeah, a lot of people seem to not understand when it comes to a game franchise. It's about the game, the characters in the game. It's not based on one character.
Right.
Because you can argue Spider-Man, Miles Morales ain't Spider-Man.
Nah, he's Spider-Man. They said at the end of the game, he's Spider-Man.
No.
I know what you mean, though. But to be fair, Kratos hasn't been the God of War since, what, the second one, technically?
No, the lore enough. There's too much. I don't care.
My point is, he hasn't been the God of War for a long time. It's just the name of the franchise. It's a franchise game, so.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be really good. It looks like they put a lot of, like, work into the combat and the fighting. Not the combat, per se, because we didn't see much of it, but the fighting. It looked like them cutscenes is looking right. It's looking God of War-y. A little bit of the lore that I got to hear because people have been talking about it so much is when her and Kratos first met, it was on site and they fought to a stalemate. That nigga was in love after that.
Told y'all, POV.
I love a woman who can kick my ass. All right, bet.
I'm just saying, I need 2 games.
Heed, brother. You know what time it is. Until Dawn 2 got announced. It's time for some more couch play, brother. You know what time it is. We got to make it through no deaths.
Yeah, I think I would play that for sure. Yeah.
So, Diva, for you who don't know about the Dark Pictures Anthology series, is basically a series of games that tells a larger story that usually has a twist in it. And it's usually some monster, something that's in the area, and you play as a group of people who get into a horror movie situation. So, like, we played The Quarry together, right? It was these kids, they were summer camp counselors, they was getting ready to leave at the quarry, and it was a full moon that night, and they were like, nope, you can't leave. And then there ended up being fucking werewolves, and it was them trying to survive the night with werewolves trying to fucking eat their heads off. Great time. We got real close to making it. It was me, Heed, and Joy who were playing that together. We got real close to making it through without any deaths. I'm not gonna lie. Then like 3 niggas died in one scenario and we was mad. And then we just crashed out. We crashed out after that.
They made one hesitant decision and it killed someone. And at that point, it was like, well, can't get the achievement where everyone lives. Let's go murder everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Didn't even get to finish that. It was too late. At some point, you're locked out of some people's deaths. They're going to live.
For real. We
Yeah.
ended up
Anyway.
losing. We lost the game, man, now that I think about it, because the ending that we got wasn't even like the end. It was like, yeah, these niggas died, these niggas lived. You suck. And I was like, fuck.
Some of them are cursed with werewolf forever.
Yup.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, Greg said, it's basically you're playing a horror movie, but you're playing all the characters, and you choose their decisions throughout the game.
Right. So this one, the Until Dawn that's coming out is, and I like the premise of this one. This is a really good premise in modern times. It's a group of influencers who are ghost hunters. However, they fake all their stuff and they just got picked up by this company and they're getting paid to go to this mysterious spooky island. However, when they get there to fake their content, it's real spooky shit going on. So I like it. I like it a lot. I like the premise. I like it. Looks real good.
Yeah.
Looks real good.
Yeah, it'll be worth the watch.
The next game on there that interests me was Kamuri. This would make me get a PlayStation 5, I'm not gonna lie. Basically, you are yokai hunters in this city, and the way you get the yokai's powers is it manifests on you as like clothing. So like your drip is your powers for real. And the game just has this certain sauce to it, and it's 3-player co-op, and you're going around beating Elden Ring style bosses and taking their souls and just having their drip on. It looks fucking fire. It looks really good. I cannot stress that enough. It's called Kamori Hunt the Unseen. I want it. I want it bad. There was a couple games here that made me think like I should get a PlayStation 5 just to play them.
Do you buy skins in this game? This seems real.
No, it's a story game. It's a story game.
No, it's one of those games when you beat the bosses, you basically get like clothing or some armor
so
off
you
of.
get it from okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not one of them games where it's like gonna be like, oh yeah, you get the skin, you gotta buy it, and you get the powers. No, it's like you kill this nigga, you beat this boss. Now you got bird drip. I'm coming in with the what is his name? The law coat, but it's made of bird feathers. And when I crip walk, I be shooting feathers at niggas, like getting drippy in this bitch.
I doubt that's how the game go. I really do. Like I take.
Yo, watch the trailer. I swear to God, there was a nigga just skipping up a building like drip the fuck out, shooting fireballs at niggas. Yeah.
Skip and crip walk are two different things. I just want you.
You ain't never seen a crip skip. As we know from earlier last year, they're remaking Tomb Raider, the game. So they're remaking Tomb Raider, and then there's a new Tomb Raider coming out. So they're remaking the first one, and then there's another one using that character coming out. So they're modernizing Tomb Raider, essentially, right? And getting back to that. The Tomb Raider games in the past couple trilogies have been really good. I beat 2 out of the 3. So I'm excited to see how they like update the mechanics and bring Lara Croft to a new generation of people. You feel me?
You didn't beat the third.
You said what? I didn't have we were at the current situation as I was then. I ain't had no money, and so I couldn't spend money on a game that I ain't have.
This nigga had crabs over the weekend. What are we talking about?
And that's why I ain't got no goddamn money.
Had crabs in a state where crabs ain't cheap.
What are you talking about? I mean? Crabs are not that expensive.
No. I need you to understand. We think crabs aren't expensive, and we buy expensive crabs. Crabs are expensive.
I guess.
And we don't buy the cheap ones.
I guess. I mean, back to these games, nigga. Control Resonance. Did you see that one? How you feel about that?
I saw that twice. It looked cool. The Resonance games, Control games are always like cinematically cool.
Yeah, so. It looked really good. It reminded me of like a more modern day Devil May Cry. And the latest one of Devil May Cry that we got was 5. And like this, the fighting style seems like it. How he switches between the weapons, the monster types, and all that. I also like, cool. Yeah, I also like the SPC like aspects of the game. Those have always been kind of cool.
Special perimeter controls.
So SPC stands for like those like the creatures and shit. Fuck. I'm trying to think of one that's like really common. But it stands for Secure, Contain, and Protect. And it's supposed to be, it's a foundation that was made on Reddit, and the foundation is like, got all these creepy characters and shit, and The organization focuses on finding them, capturing them, and finding ways to stop them. Some things are gods. Some things are like not that bad and harmless to humans. Some things are like fucking terrible, creepy, life destroying things that need to be locked up. So yeah.
No.
Phantom Blade Zero looked really fucking good. I know nothing about Phantom Blade Zero, but I saw the trailer for that and it looked like some Elden Ring style gas.
I don't remember what that one is.
We got Silent Hill with a black man. We made a joke about that because every time you die, you wake up and coming out the water. And why can't that black man swim to get off the Silent Hill?
I mean, it was meant to be.
It was never meant to be, brother. I'm not a fighting game guy, but Marvel Token got some announcements. We saw Doom get announced, Carnage, and I'm missing someone. It was Green Goblin. There was a lot of memes on Twitter about Green Goblin. People were like, the fighting game community was having a time with that. Like, I should wait for the perfect time to just low kick him, but I'm a triple out instead. Like, just making movie quotes and jokes out of them. I was having a good time reading them. I wish I had saved them. It was really funny. If I could see them, I could read them and you'd get them, but I don't have them in front of me. What
It's
was
fine.
it? Fuck. I can't remember the joke. I wish I could. I'm sad about
No.
that.
It'll
On
come
to
to
the
you.
next one.
I just want to mute her so bad. I don't think you guys understand. The Bancho chef looked really funny, or like a nice fun game. You basically play as a black chef in a sushi restaurant. It's like a cooking game where you cook the sushi, you scrubbing the dishes. It's got some nice music playing in the back. It looked like a good little game for anyone who's like more of a cozy game player, but like, or just wants a break from all the shooting and the action.
Like a vibe.
You said what?
I said it seemed like a vibe. You know?
Yeah.
Casual
Yeah.
cooking.
You know, everybody needs a rest every now and again. You feel me? Like, you can't always be playing high stakes, get to the fucking Greek ass games. You know?
You think he's not serious about his?
No, I think he is serious. You feel me? And that's what makes it even better.
There's a lot of high stakes in that.
No, it's hot. Fish, tuna steaks. There we go. The joke was there. I just had to find it. Did you watch Dune? I think I recall you liking Dune, the series Dune.
Never played it.
All right. I said, did you watch it? Like the movies?
I mean, I saw it. The movie? No, I don't think I saw the movie.
Okay, bet. Well, there's a Dune game coming out, and it's an RPG style game with a lot of the characters.
Doom. I thought you said Doom.
I thought you said Doom too.
There's a
Yes,
Dune game coming out, and it's gonna have a lot of characters, an RPG style game. You can play with your friends, following a semi-original story. So that was kind of cool. And that's why I was like, I swore you've seen Dune.
I've seen Dune. That's why I thought you said Doom and was confused.
So based off of that, for you, how you feel about that? Like, I mean, do you think Dune makes a good game world? Is I guess what I'm getting at too.
I mean, the whole Dune universe is a kind of cool game world, like your regular RPG.
Okay. Because I know they got like the spice and shit that makes you like super smart.
I mean, it's like that. What was it? Desert Sand or whatever, where you had the sand powers and you glide across the sand. Same concept, similar.
I guess. I mean, the biggest thing I heard about that one was that it was too open, like, and not enough enemies. Like you were skating through the desert too much. You know, it was too open
feel like
world.
Dune might be that. I don't know. I mean, they might condense it because they learned from their competitors, but I mean, the world of Dune is just a giant ball of sand. So
That's also
that
true.
what the problem is.
The other two games I had on my list were Onimusha, which I've heard a lot about. When I finally got to see a trailer and some gameplay of that, it looked really good, and the demo is out for that right now. Onimusha, it's a game about a samurai, and you have to slay these demons. But it's on PlayStation, it's on Switch. It's an older game, however, it's coming back and is being like remade, and not remade, but I guess remade. It's a new game in the series. It's an actual new game, but it's an old game series. Does that make sense?
Understood.
Yeah. But that's all I had for the PlayStation State of Play. I think it was pretty solid. Um, Definitely had some games on there that made me a little jealous. That I was like, damn. Because as we reported earlier this year, PlayStation plans on keeping a lot of their games exclusive now. So a lot of these will not make it to
Fuck
PC
y'all.
6-8 months down the line. So other people won't see it, and only PlayStation people will play it. Do I think PlayStation people will buy a lot of these games? Nah.
I mean, a lot
So
of them
do
are,
you think
are
it's going
ball
to
and
be
gun.
to their detriment? Detriment.
Well, I
Yes.
mean, the intent is because you want more people to buy your console, and if it's on everything else, there's no incentive. But
Correct.
um, a lot of people that I know that play PlayStation are usually like ball and gun gamers. So not ball and gun gamers usually are on Xbox. So it's more incentive to get the Xbox people to buy PlayStations.
Yeah, they're trying to get more
Uh,
people to cross over because I know a lot of Xbox and PC. I won't just say Xbox, but Xbox and PC people tend to have a more expansive palette when it comes to gaming versus the PlayStation niggas. I know they're pretty good at the games they play, but they play a lot of, like he said, ball and gun games. It either has a ball or a gun in it in some form or fashion. Like most niggas I know with a PlayStation have FIFA, Madden, 2K, maybe NCAA, Call of Duty, maybe Battlefield, and maybe some form of extraction shooter. And I'd be like, hey, you should try this. And they're like, why would I ever play that? That sounds like some weird shit. And I'm like, oh, well, I guess it's some weird shit. Cool, 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 cool.
I have a PlayStation and I
Don't play
have
a
a
goddamn thing.
couple games. I don't. I have Spider Man
Which
and
one?
what's
You don't
that
even know.
one?
She don't even know.
No, I don't know. Remember the name? It's the one with all of the scary people in it.
So I'm
It's
just
every
gonna keep
Spider-Man ever.
going because
Yeah.
she's not helpful in the
No,
slightest.
the one
Um,
That just got Jason added to it.
that's not Spider Man, you chode.
I
Yeah.
said I have
That
Spider Man and
That I promise you on the playback you will not hear that and.
he didn't.
oh, I
We're
said
gonna
I have Spider
continue
Man
because that's a
and
news point.
the
Now
one with
we'll
all the
address that
scary
later.
people.
Summer Games Fest. Let's get into that slash the showcase. Summer Games Fest first. Plague's Tale. I don't even like Plague's Tale. Plague's Tale 2 came out last year or 2 years ago. I
The
didn't even
rat one.
care. Yeah, the rat one. The rat one. It was I think it was up for Game of the Year too, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it called? Plague's
A
Tale.
Plague's Tale Requiem was the game 2 years ago, right?
Okay.
And I didn't know anything about it. I heard it was really good, but I was like it's the second game in like he with Kingdom Hearts. It's the second game in the series. I don't really know. I'm good, right? This one is a prequel, and it's called Plague's Tale something. I forgot, but it looked
Resident.
fucking gas. Resonance, yeah.
Res-
I'm not gonna lie, that game looked gas. I was fucking
yeah.
with it. It
It looked
had
like it had
movement. It had good combat. They was getting greasy in that fight, man. She
it's
was getting
colorful.
down. Yeah, it's not just like grayscale. It's like got colors and shit. And when I say it's a female lead. When I say she was getting down,
Oh,
nigga,
that's
she
a
was
girl.
getting the fuck down. Um, Another thing, State of Decay 3. I have talked about this game a few times. I love State of Decay. I've beaten State of Decay 1 several times. State of Decay 2 I've beaten 3 times. Once by myself, once with my homeboy, and another time with my homeboy when they had an update that made the game fucking hard as hell. Um, I love it. I love the fact that it's a game that State of Decay is a game where it's a zombie apocalypse. However, your decisions matter in a sense of there's permadeaths, which means if a character dies, you can't get them back. You can't just heal and pick them up. If they get infected, they die as a zombie. If they get cancer, they die from cancer. You have to take care of your crew.
You can't stop people from getting cancer.
Well, not
Well,
cancer, but let's say they have an infection. And then, I'm not talking about getting bit. Like you got a blood infection or some shit. Like that can
yeah.
happen and they
If
will
you can't
die.
find them, sell them, they die.
Yeah.
And then,
I love that game.
yeah, I'm a big fan of State of Decay. I didn't know much about it when I came across the first one. I do like the permadeath. I like the fact that when you die as a zombie, you can go out and find that zombie body and you can put them down.
Yep.
Because they will be there and you'll see
Mm-hmm.
them with the backpack they had and everything. I first found out about the permadeath system in real time when I remember playing the black guy in the first one, who's one of the beginning characters. And when I died, I was just like, oh man. And this was halfway through the game. Dad, man, the next scene was his funeral. They went from him dying in a house to showing his picture at the church because we were having a funeral for him.
Damn.
I immediately turned the game off and hoped that it reloaded save. It did not. I restarted immediately because I said we're not losing my best guy like that. Everyone else was ass.
Bro, that almost happened. See, I specifically trained my crew up just in case. I had 2 lieutenants who were ready to take my place just in case, but I kept my guy alive. Like there was a fight that when I played that game, I left that fight. It was like the final fight. I had a broken hip, a broken leg, a fractured skull, a CTE, and I had been bitten. So my health bar was this, and my stamina bar was this, and I was across the fucking map. And if you don't sleep, your character will quite literally pass out on the ground. And if a zombie comes and bites him, he will die. I made it halfway home and passed out. I drove so fast to save that nigga. It was amazing. It was cinema.
How you save them?
Oh, you can develop a cure if your meds are high enough.
Huh.
So, but you have a time frame to give them the cure. It's a window, and if you don't do it in time, they turn, and if they turn, you can't save them. And then if they in that time frame, the more they get bit, the smaller the time frame is. I had one nigga who was turning as we came into camp. He's like, guys, I don't feel too good. Nigga, we shot him up so quick. Yeah.
It's a great game. This, like he said, stakes matter. There's a base building aspect to it. You have limited spots in your base, so you have to choose what facilities matter most. It's a lot of weight decisions, resource heavy game. So it is great that the third one's finally coming out after all these years. Can't wait to see what the fan base wants to do with that. And they're multiplayer, so.
Yeah. You can play it with up to 4 people. Another thing about it that they showcased in the during the showcase was that, or Summer Games Fest, was that the enemies are going to be more aggressive. In the last one, they're kind of passive. Sometimes they'll attack your base, but they said the virus is evolving, and now at night the zombies are hunting. And I was like, yes, I want more aggression, because in the old one, you could go into a pack of them and you could just get down. You could just fight and fight and fight and fight because they're a little dumb. But if they're aggressive, oh yeah. I like that. I'm going to need that. So I can't wait for that. It's coming out next year on my save money list. I will buy that one. No, it's on game. Almost all of the games I'm about to say are on Game Pass day 1. So a reason to keep that shit. Metro 2033. I have never played a Metro game. I think I tried last light.
2039.
Huh?
It's 2039.
2039. My bad. 2039. It looked really good. The Metro games always look good. I just never have sat down and played them. I played.
Are you on the
bus? It's called Metro because it's based in, like, I think Russia or Ukraine. It's based off of Russia and Ukraine, and it's like after a nuclear event happened and there's radiation everywhere, so everybody has to live underground in the train stations. So the Metro
and subway system. I've tried to play the first one. I guess it was just kind of old and it was repetitive. I got bored. But there's 3 games out now, so it's the first one. It's a great thematic universe, so I'm excited to see people come play that.
Agreed. I am very excited for that. I don't know if I'll play it, but I definitely might give it a try after it's been out for a while. It might be one of those games I just pick up at a later time, you know. Especially after I see some review numbers. We got no more friend slot. We can make a cult. They're releasing a game where you get to make a cult, and you make a cult. That's the best way to describe it. And I was like,
it's basically like Cult of the Lambs, which is like an arcade style game where you're a lamb building a cult of other lambs, and you can do whatever you want to your followers. They're pretty much that, but with actual people. So it's
in Midwest
fun.
America.
Yeah, there you go.
That's scary. I don't like that game.
I like it because it's so funny in the sense of, like, Yo,
Yeah,
you're just
crazy
making
as
cults
fuck,
now? That's
man.
fucking funny.
Yeah, it reminds me of like the goofiness of Goat Simulator,
Mm-hmm.
but with people. So the fact that you can play with multiple friends, curious of how that game mode works. But yeah,
You
Facts.
fighting over you fight over followers.
I guess so.
From the trailer, it seemed like, weirdly enough, it seemed like something speaking to you saying, make a cult that honors me and I'll save you from the end of the world. So I think it's one of those games where it's like, oh, you have 100 days to make a cult, and at the end of 100 days, something happens. And if you succeed or don't succeed is up to you, you know? Or like you have to trigger certain events to get to the end of the world, and you want to have a cult by that time. That's what I think from what I could tell, because there was some aliens in there. There was a little bit of demonic shit going on. So like, that's what I think is happening. But that's all I could really gather from what I could see. There's a Doom update or a Doom DLC coming, and it looked good unless it's a full game. It looked like just kind of like a DLC. Looked pretty good. Bullet Hells is that category game, are like, they interest me, but at the same time, like, I can only do but so many of them before I'm like overstimulated. Like Doom is a very overstimulating game. Heed, anything on that?
Yeah, I thought he was talking about Doom earlier. I mean, I've never played them. It just seems like a shoot 'em up.
It essentially
Yeah.
is. It's a gory shoot 'em up where you're just beating the dog shit out of everything and moving as fast as you can. We gotta make Sunday play that because he did finish Doom. So, Crazy Taxi's getting a remake. Bless you. The classic arcade. Bless you again. Is the classic arcade game. Crazy Taxi is getting a brand new update, a new reskin. It looks great. It's called Crazy Taxi World Tour. So it's looking good. Fun fact: they were in a lawsuit. No, the Simpsons got into a lawsuit with Crazy Taxi
Because they had the same game.
Yeah, they basically had the same game, but it was the arrow that they used overhead that was patented, and that caused like a huge lawsuit, and that's why we don't have any more like Simpsons Road Rage games. Did you ever play Crazy Taxi in the like in the arcades?
I played the Simpsons one.
Fair enough.
Why didn't you ask me?
Do you know what an arcade is?
Do you know what a game
we
is?
have arcade. Fun fact: we have Arcade Monster here in Orlando. It's $20, and you can play all the arcade games you want. It's a lot of fun.
Do you be
Name
playing
one.
Crazy Taxi?
I've played Crazy Taxi. I like to play air hockey and pinball machines.
Okay, so she doesn't know what arcades are. Continue.
I also like playing tech game and because
She
no,
likes
they
hitting
also
the
have
pretty
pinball.
buttons.
Wait, I'm taking you.
I know, and I went and did my own thing. I started whipping the ass in Smash Bros.
No, he was killing us. It was not even funny. Yeah, they have a big TV like, and you can play Smash Bros with as many people.
And then someone was like, "Oh, you want to play me?" Nah, dog, I'm beating on them because they suck. I'm not letting you do that to me.
That's embarrassing.
Nah, bro, he was exactly who. Think of how a Smash player looks. He was.
No,
that.
I know. I'm talking about them getting beat up on that big screen and just taking
Oh yeah, bro had his own controller and everything. I said, "Oh
it was
fuck
just
no."
Like family. It was just like family playing. So it wasn't like
Yeah.
we was playing with strangers.
They gonna
We
remember.
weren't playing
Oh
with
yeah, they gonna
strangers.
look at me and be like, "Yeah, that nigga next time he in here, I want him. I want him." I got my bro had his own controller. It's like, "You want to let me hop in?" I said, "No, I'm going over here, bro.
Yeah, because they like.
You got your own controller in the game spot."
And I'm
Nah,
really good at skee-ball. Fun fact. So
You
skee-
keep
like
saying
playing with
games that
balls.
aren't arcade games. I want you to know that.
skee-ball is an arcade game. Where else do you play skee-ball?
the fair.
Skee-ball, yeah, that's a fair game.
That is a
I
fair
thought it was
game.
an arcade game. It's always in arcades.
It's also in Chuck E. Cheese. Is Chuck E. Cheese an arcade place?
Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese, the kids arcade. What are we talking about?
That was a good one. I'm not gonna lie, that was funny. She's right, but that was a good one.
Oh, and Pac-Man. I played Pac-Man before. I don't like it. It gives.
I would
me
imagine you were there when it first came out.
Fuck you. I'm not that old.
And he's back on
I'm not
top.
that
He's up one in the series, guys.
I'm not that old, I swear.
HDN4.
HDN4. 18 years or no, 14 years too early, Heed. All right, but bet. Guys, I'm actually gonna get into Castlevania now because a Castlevania game got announced, and it's the girl, and it looked like a roguelike. And I like roguelikes a lot. Like, I think that's one of my new favorite game genres. So, I'm not gonna lie, it looked good. It looked real good. I'm gonna have to play that.
No, Castlevania is amazing. I just watched somebody's review on it the other day, and I was like, "You're all right. I should watch it again."
What? No, that's shut up. We're talking about games.
That's what you said.
Castlevania came from the games, big dog.
Yeah, and the show is amazing, so I can only imagine the game. Look at Devil May Cry. I think that show's amazing, and people think that game's amazing. So if it's an amazing show,
so many people don't like the show, and I don't get it. It's very good. Like,
I don't care for it. I didn't think it was bad. I watched all of original one, and then I watched the spinoff, and I kind of didn't.
I prefer this over the original one, if I'm being honest. I think that one's more true to old Dante, but I don't think we have old Dante yet. We have young Dante, if anything.
Oh, I was talking about Castlevania.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, you didn't like the new season?
Well, I mean, I didn't think Castlevania was as great as everyone said it was. I just thought it was funny that Dracula was like, "Y'all killed my wife, so it's up for everyone."
In a year.
Yeah. But like,
I find it funny that like nobody was like, "Hey guys, maybe this nigga's serious," and then they laughed him out the room. Ha ha! This nigga's scared, pussy.
They said, "Nah, she healing people. She a witch."
It's a holiday. We killed her. Make it a holiday. Let's celebrate.
You know what really sucks if you a child that lived there?
To wake up, to threaten somebody, and then wake up that day, and they are having a party about the thing you threatened them about. Is what? Like when he woke up that day, he might have not chosen violence. He might have been like, "Let me go see what they doing."
If there was praying in reverence and being like, "We sorry, Chief, please."
Like the entire plot of that is insane. And then like his whole army is just like, yo, he mad over some human bitch. Like what? And then,
there's always some human bitch. Damn it.
There's always some human bitch.
They like we doing.
You know what I want?
I
want a story. Died. His pet is crazy. Okay, Omni Man.
His pet is crazy.
I want.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to. What's 20 more years? I want a story where the bad bitch demon get a human nigga and then they kill her and then this nigga crash out on them. So I can say, damn, it's never been the demon bitch. And he just crash out on the demon world, just killing niggas like, yo, you human? Yeah. Yeah, I am. I'm your worst fear, bitch.
Did you watch Nocturne, Heat?
Nocturne sounds familiar. I don't think I've seen
it. It's basically
Castlevania.
the spinoff. So.
Oh, that's what I was talking about. Like I started it, but I didn't finish it.
Okay, I started it and then I didn't finish it, and then I went back and watched it, and I was really happy that I did. I enjoyed Nocturne a lot.
Okay, 2 more on my list here. Spyro's coming back. That is a game from our childhood.
It's 2 more under the Xbox gameplay, or 2
under
more
the under the showcase. Spyro's coming back, and it looks really good. I think that's
the dragon?
the little purple dragon. Yeah, see, you know something. Oh. He's getting a remake game, and it looked pretty good. It looks solid. Not too much was shown on it. I think Spyro's a great like starter game for a lot of people. Especially for kids. I've noticed that they're trying to bring back a lot of these older IPs in newer ways, and I don't really have a problem with that as long as they like they do good by it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because like Spyro as a series was a good series. I had what's it called? I had the DS game, and that was really good. And I also had the PlayStation 2 game. So I really like Spyro. I really liked a lot of those old characters. So seeing them come back in like newer, updated forms, it's nice. It fits that conversation that me and Joy were talking about earlier. Like you don't have any stuff for tweens anymore, you know, like your preteens essentially. and Spyro, Crash Bandicoot, stuff like that is like things that people coming out of their kid area and going in their teen era can have and enjoy. And it wouldn't be weird that you still enjoyed that in your teenage years, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Same for girls. I think we had this talk when we talked about shows, how they don't.
Yeah,
have,
it's
like,
crazy that 12-year-olds are watching baddies in Love Island.
It is wild.
Somebody gotta do it.
No, they don't. No. Absolutely not. You want to play Love Island at recess? And I'd be like, huh? You want to do what?
Right. Like, what are you supposed to play? What did they play at recess? Like, we used to play Cheetah Girls at recess.
I don't even know what that means.
They thought they
Used
were the
to run-
Cheetah
used to
Girls and they
dance
would
and
strut
sing.
like
would
you
touch
mean
the
it.
girls. Yeah.
Free your mind.
Free your mind. You got enough just to be it. Come on. You strut. You dance. You make
That's a game.
choreo. You do the whole performance.
They would just dance and call it. They were just doing a thing and giving it a name. Let's say that. Like if someone said, let's play Hannah Montana. Only one of us is Hannah Montana.
Well, you usually pick the girl groups. So you have full choreo. Sometimes you play Destiny's Child. Like
They
you
were the
get a
original
group.
K-pop dancers.
I remember playing Silver Hero at recess.
What the fuck is that? You are a silver cop, nigga?
What is
Um,
that?
The book covers, there was a
Mhm.
gray stretchy one, and I wore it like a mask, and I ran around recess, helping people, quote unquote.
Every day I learn more Heed lore, and it's so great. So amazing.
It's so perfect. It's so perfect.
Now, I think that was a nigga thing, because definitely, I knew a lot of niggas that would wear, like, the books, I remember I got points off in a class for that. That was so stupid.
For
The,
not
like,
having
book,
a cover on
for
your
not having a
book.
fucking book cover, yes. It's cost $5 at the store. Bitch, my mom ain't got $5. You ever think of that? Fuck.
All you need
No.
is paper bag, man. Come on now.
For real. I saw some niggas that did that. They would take the brown paper bag and just take that bitch up. But that's besides the point. My point is, niggas would definitely put that shit on their face and, I'm Batman. Especially when it's a black one. Oh, yeah. Getting active.
The first shiesty.
The first
It was
shiesty!
It was your first shiesty.
It was the
my
early
first
beginnings
shiesty.
of Knife Man.
Baby's first shiesty. And the last thing that's unimportant to me, but I guess some ball and game gamers would love it, is that Call of Duty is joining the extraction shooter game with Call of Duty DMZ. It was bound to happen eventually. Call of Duty wants to be a part of every fucking thing. And this is the part where Diva says, "What's an extraction shooter?"
Yes, cause ain't that what it is?
No. An extraction shooter, the main goal is you load in, you go to a large map, and in the large map, there's areas of interest. You go to said areas of interest, and you're looking for stuff. That could be bullets, that could be medicine, that could be money, that could be jewelry, that could be famous art pieces.
Yeah.
However,
Got all of that. So what do you do in the game now? You don't go.
you shoot each other, nigga.
Stuff?
No,
You just shoot.
you just shoot each
Extraction,
other.
the point is to get out.
Yeah,
Like,
you
how
want to
they
get stuff and
survive.
get out, or you want to take other people's stuff and get out. That's the point of an
Like-
extraction shooter.
Like special ops game mode in the old Call of Duties, where you had to survive waves to
Yeah, that's a
extract.
survival mode though. You can extract? I never figured that out.
I'm pretty sure it extracts at the end.
But
You
yeah,
have to fight
so
the final wave to extract.
I never made it to the final wave. You better than me, man.
Just memories.
All right, now we're talking about Summer Games Fest in specific. Now, one of the biggest things on there was Stranger Than Heaven. That actually is something I'm interested in. A little less
Greg's
interested, but what happened?
So Greg's doing a disservice to the greatest game announced in all of these festivals. Starts with an
What?
F.
Did I miss that one? Let
Yeah.
me see. Hold up. Let me go to
Freaknik?
my notes.
Yeah,
You're right.
Freaknik.
I did miss it. It was actually in the showcase. It was in the showcase, so that's my bad. Inside of the showcase was Fable.
Freaknik.
Fuck you. Shut up. Fable. Fable is a game that came out way back when. It had 3 iterations, Fable 1, 2, and 3. You could play with your friends in Fable 2 and 3, and it was lit. You was like this chosen one, and the decisions made in the game altered like your appearance, how people treated you. If you made bad decisions and killed niggas for no reason, you got devil horns and was evil. If you helped people, gave money to the poor, and did shit like that, you got like a halo and like holy light. and shit, and people loved you. Amazing game. And your decisions throughout the game mattered. Like, it legitimately mattered on how a certain area was going to treat you, if you were going to be hunted down by bounty hunters. I think one decision I made, like, after the war was like, don't fix this area up. There was no low income housing. There was more poor people, and there was an active war zone that was outside of town that just stayed there forever, and I couldn't fix it because I said, let's leave it as a historic area. So they were like, there's still bombs there. And?
Yeah, Fable is one of those. It's one of the original kind of games where you could do so many things that were just ludicrous. Like,
Yeah.
you could buy property in town and you can make passive income through the property you own. You could be a bard on the street and play music, and it's a little mini game. You can
You
have
have a
sex
family.
in the family. You can have families. You can have sex. You can catch STDs. You can pass that on to other NPCs in the
NPCs.
game. There was an achievement for getting your friend an STD.
I didn't get that achievement. I did
So
have
you
two
had to
families
play
though.
co-op. You had to have
You
sex
had
with
two
the other
families?
person.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have
I had a peasant who lived way across on the other side of the continent, and then I had my main who lived in the castle. The peasant didn't really want kids, and we had one, so I left her over there in Brokey Land, and then the other one wanted a bunch, so we had four. And yeah, I raised taxes in her area because I ain't fuck with her. And every time she would see me, she's like, "You're back." I'm like, "I'm not here for long. I just had some loot in this chest for my adventure. You be easy," and I dip.
Yeah, Fable is still your Dungeon and Dragon type of game where fighting combat wise, but the it leaned heavy into the RPG elements. So great to see that they're bringing it back with a new iteration.
What's
Yeah.
RPG mean again?
Oh God, we're not going through this.
Where?
But the best part about this new Fable that I enjoy, and I think you would enjoy it too, Heed, is that they're doing away with the old morality system because they realize that morality is more flexible. So
No,
you're just
I want it.
just listen.
Like
What
the-
they mean by that is, depending on the area, the people you're around, and the situation, the decisions you make are viewed differently by different people. Is what I mean.
Is it reality?
Doing something bad, like shooting someone in the face, is still a bad thing. However,
So they're adopting the Fallout system. At least
Yes.
that's what I'm talking about.
yes,
Based things you did affected different factions differently.
exactly. Versus just having a straight up, oh, you killed a person. That's a bad thing. But like that person could have been a bounty target that you just didn't decide to capture.
She's struggling over there.
Is it reality player game? Is that it?
Oh, you're so close. It's role playing game. You play a role.
Roll.
Yeah.
I was not close.
Not at all. That being said, yeah. So I'm excited for it. It looked gas. The animation gas. The colors gas. The characters gas. The voice acting gas. It just looked like a good ass game, and I'm excited for Fable to be back. I am upset that they decided to get rid of co-op because that was one of the fun parts of it. But if it's a good game, it's a good game. You know, not everything
Yeah.
has to be co-op, but it's just the legacy of it was co-op. But they said they're gonna do away with it to focus heavier on creating a better single player experience. And I'm not
I
mad at
mean,
that.
16 years is a lot of hype to live up to.
It is. So I'm not too mad at them saying, look, let's fuck co-op. We need to put all of our eggs in this single player basket.
Y'all was playing this game when y'all was 11?
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
That was 3. That's not even 2.
Yeah, that's not even 2 or 1.
Y'all was out here giving people STDs when y'all was 9.
Damn right. Raw
Why do you think-
dogging. So the funny
Why do you
thing
think-
is, right? The Fable games, that was another thing that was like innovative for the time. If you played Fable 1, your save not necessarily carried over, but your character was the first king. So you are the child of your first character, good or bad. And then Fable 2, you're also the child of your first character. So yeah, or your second character. So it was like a lineage thing. So if you played the games, you got to feel kind of lit, being like, yo, I'm still me, in a way. It was kind of lit.
Reincarnation.
Yeah.
Cool.
Also, you had to have over 6 million monies to get the good ending. It was a pain in the dick.
That was so easy.
Bro, I didn't optimize anything financially until the end of the game when it didn't matter. And then I just played the loot for days to make enough money to save my kingdom. I made the loot. I made pies.
I would buy property, and then I would turn my game on in the morning, and I would go to school, and I would come back with money.
Oh yeah,
and
I ain't had that luxury. I couldn't do that.
There was no adult in the house by the time I left for school.
I had to go and whip pies. I was in the trap, nigga. Saving my kingdom from the trap. No, legitimately, I went to the poorest part of town and made pies. Because them niggas hated me. And they didn't want to pay taxes. So to keep them happy and paying taxes, I had to feed them.
By his hands.
Niggas like, hey, this guy ain't so bad. That was terrible. All right. So I'm going to go down the Summer Games Fest list. I'm going to do a little bit of this kind of quick. Final Fantasy VII Revelations coming up. That's...
Again?
Yeah, it's another part of Final Fantasy. I'm kind of tired of Final Fantasy, honestly. The Final Fantasy niggas is loving it, but me, I'm good. It's another...
So is it like another remake of Part 7? I'm confused.
I believe it's a DLC update that's going to
Okay,
continue on the end of Final Fantasy because it got a DLC update. Yeah, it got a DLC update earlier last year that made it an open world section, and everybody kind of hated it because it's like the combat never changed, but it's a big ass open world section. Tifa's coming to Street Fighter 6. A lot of people were happy about that. Street Fighter is still one of the better fighting games right now. In the FGC. Stellar Blade Blood Rain got announced, which is just Stellar Blade 2. I haven't played the first one. I'm going to. It's also nicknamed Stellar BBL because of the jiggle physics in that game, as well as how frequently they have a camera angled at her ass when she's going down a ladder.
How often is she going down ladders?
A lot, and they're really long. I'm not gonna lie. Like, a lot.
It's like that. It's like when they slide down, like...
Yeah, but it's not like a normal slide. She be like this, and her legs be spread wide as hell for that slide, like, and the camera angle be like right next to the crack. That's why niggas named it Stellar BBL.
What's it called? What's the game called? Look.
Now, to be fair, Stellar Blade. Now, to be fair, the game did get high ratings because it was a good game, good action, good fighting system. It was not necessarily innovative, but it was new and fresh in the way that it handled combat. So there was that. For most people, it actually got negative points for how much it tried to like sexualize the character, I guess, which is funny to me.
Okay.
In terms of really good games and really good shit, man, a banger's getting released. The Wolf Among Us 2. Arguably, The Wolf Among Us is arguably one of Telltale Games' best storytelling game. Arguably.
What's that about?
So The Wolf Among Us is about a fairy tale world where you play as a character name is Bigsby Wolf. And he's the sheriff of this fairy tale world. But it's a more serious, almost noir style of gameplay. Like when I say it's serious, it's gritty. Like some of the princesses and people are prostitutes because it's just that bad there. And there's someone going around
prostitutes.
Yeah, and there's someone going around killing these people for real.
I thought Telltale didn't exist anymore.
No, Telltale still exists.
I feel like we had a funeral for them years ago.
Nah. They still around. But yeah, you play as Bigsby Wolf, aka the Big Bad Wolf. And he's the sheriff.
Bigsby Wolf, Big Bad.
Mm-hmm. And there's a mystery trying to get solved, and the first one ended on a huge cliffhanger, like a really huge cliffhanger.
No.
So a lot of people were mad because it's been years, but they finally announced it, and it's coming out next year, and a lot of people are excited for it.
Can they do that? Can they just end the game and it not be complete?
Yeah, they do it all the time.
I don't. I don't know how I feel.
Sometimes they have plans to make the next part of the game, but then it gets held up either by executives, monies, or just never the right time to release it.
I was
So I
right.
could play.
Telltale did disappear. Continue.
It said we got a big interview.
So I
Okay.
so I could play a game. I could love it,
Mm-hmm.
having a great time.
Mm-hmm.
Get to the end and it just be over, and I not have
Well,
answers to my questions.
oh, absolutely. Isn't that how technically, isn't that kind of how Cyberpunk ended in some of the endings? Because I know someone said there's a secret ending you can get where you live, where you're going. It's like known that you live. You live.
Not that I recall. Let me
However,
check.
I know that in most of Cyberpunk's endings, like I know, like the one he told me is like Johnny takes over your body, and everyone's calling you to tell Johnny how much of a dick he is. But like, you don't see yourself die. You kind of know what's gonna happen, in theory.
I don't like that. I would be so upset. I would want my money back, my time.
So you must have really hated how Infinity War ended, huh?
No, because I knew it was going to end, and I knew they was going to finish.
So if you went in there knowing that it wasn't a part two, and was like, oh, this movie's gonna end, you expect all your things to end on a high note.
Spider-Verse.
You expect
No,
everything to end on a high note.
Not a high note, an end note. It doesn't have to be high. It could be low. The end. It just needs to be a period, not a comma, not a semicolon, not a dot dot dot. Period.
Nah, nigga, we do
Like
dots here.
like Into the Spider-Verse. Oh, shoot, shoot me. Fuck that movie. Fuck that franchise. I'm still gonna
Okay.
but that's not the fucking point. I'm so sorry.
Just to clarify things.
Mm-hmm.
Um. Okay. There is an ending where you can live. And I think Johnny disappears. But what you're talking about is it's basically just for the final mission. Instead of calling in certain factions for backup, if you stay quiet, just look at Johnny long enough, he's just gonna be like, "Fuck it, let's just do this ourselves. Like we don't need no one's help." I didn't know there was an option somewhere in there later on in that mission that you can somehow keep your own body. But if you stay in your own body, like you only have 6 months to live. That's always an option though. Like that was always a choice. Like you can stay in your own body, but you will die in 6 months. Like there's nothing you can do about it.
What's killing you in that game? I never understood that.
Johnny
Is it
being
the
in
chip?
your brain.
Is it the
Johnny
chip
being
itself
in your
just
brain.
withering your brain away?
Yeah, him being in your head is deteriorating your mind. So your options are either let it happen or delete your own psyche, and Johnny takes over because he's the chip.
Oh, because you also can't remove it either, right?
Yeah, or it will kill you. The other thing I was trying
This
to say,
nigga Johnny is dementia?
in a sense, yeah, could be consider that.
Hmm.
The other thing I was saying, yes, Telltale Games did file for bankruptcy, but they filed for assignment, which is a form of bankruptcy where you're giving away the rights to your stuff to someone else to carry on your legacy. So the original Telltale Games does not really exist. LCG Entertainment ended up acquiring most of their properties and then later on acquired the rest of them. That's why I'm like, I remember Telltale's dying because of that moment, but they came back later in August. So they died in October of 2018 when they were forced to shut down and sell off their assets. And then they were announced being brought back in August of 2019. So there was a full year of their death.
Don't call it a comeback. These niggas been here. Attack on Titan 3 got announced, which is interesting. Yeah, I forgot they had a game, honestly. But the game I heard was solid because it had a original story where you make your own Survey Corps person and you're in the Survey Corps with them. Now that game had a definitive end. You got eaten. Yeah, like it's a scene that like it would have scenes that didn't happen in the show necessarily, but that would tie you in. So like I remember like one of the last scenes in the second one was like, oh shit, they're gonna catch up to us. There's no way we can escape in time, and like you jump out with, and they're like, no, you don't have enough gas, and like you just start chopping at them, and you don't have enough gas to like kill a bunch. You kill a few, enough to them to get away, and then you're like on the ground and you get picked up and you get eaten. I'm like, damn.
So it's Halo OST.
Reach.
OST.
You live in ODST.
How many?
You're thinking of Reach when they were like, we need someone to stay behind and fire the cannons after a mile died, and you hop in there, and then your final mission, saddest mission ever. I was so pissed. Saddest mission. It just pops up on your screen. Survive.
And you can't.
You can't.
What you do.
No matter what you do, you're going to die. It just keeps throwing. It gives you one gun, and it tells you survive, and you can't heal. There's no health packs, and then as soon as your health hits a critical point, you throw off the helmet, and you get this camera angle where you can't see the face because you're never supposed to see Noble Six's face, and like he's fighting, and they hold him down, and they stab him, and it goes black, and I'm like, no, this nigga was like that. Oh God. Yeah, he ain't live.
How many Halos are there?
A lot.
There's Halo 1, 2, 3, Halo Reach, Halo ODST, Halo 4, 5, Halo Infinite, and then the Master Chief Collection.
It's like 10.
Yeah. And also, they're remaking Halo Combat Evolved. Yeah, that was announced as well. They're remaking the campaign.
There's technically 16 Halo games.
Oh, yeah. I forgot Halo Wars 1, Halo Wars 2, and there was another, like, 2 strategy games, I believe.
Spartan Strike and Spartan Assault, I think.
Boom. Yeah.
And you guys just play it every
Well,
time.
It's a story. It's like how you watch One Piece and
you don't get it.
Okay.
That's crazy.
I didn't know it was like a new story. I thought it was
No, it's the same story. It's just
a continuation. Yeah,
Yeah.
like Halo 1. Halo 1, they're on a Halo. Halo 2, I think they found another. Halo 2, Halo 2, they're coming to Earth.
What's
And
the Halo?
a Halo
giant
is
a
a giant
technology in life.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Halo 2, they came to Earth. Halo 3 was them dealing with the Flood, which was like a zombie race, and killing the rest of the Covenant. Halo 4 was them finding the Forerunners. Halo 5 was them killing the Forerunners, and Halo 6 was them killing Cortana.
Halo.
Okay, there's Halo, and and then there's
Mass
something.
Effect and Halo have a lot in common.
I was going to say Code
Oh, so
Geass,
much.
but that's not right. What's the other one?
Gears of War.
No.
That's Xbox's other thing, which also was announced. Gears of War E-Day,
No.
Emergence
Which is
Day.
The
Day.
PlayStation one.
Huh? Was what?
You're gonna have to look it up, friend. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
I'm not yet.
Oh, come on. We talked about it earlier. It's a shooting game.
Call of Duty?
I want to say Call of Duty. See? I
Wow,
didn't even get it.
nothing alike. In all honesty.
They're not.
No, not in the slightest. E-Day. What? Emergence Day.
Wait.
It looked
I just
fucking
don't want,
amazing.
like, space-
The Covenant first showed up, or whatever they're called.
military, and then, like,
Locust. The Locust.
No?
It's the
Okay,
Locust.
so look.
The
Yeah.
Locust. Yeah.
Fuck me. Cool.
Yes.
it
Yes.
is-
Fuck
it
you. It is fuck you.
Right.
Because
Oh.
what you just said is blasphemy. It's egregious. It's grounds for execution.
You just said military shooter, same as space shooter, cause shooter.
Cause military. What? Not cause shooter. Cause military.
Halo's a complex
Halo-
and sad universe.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Halo's about being
How am I
in
supposed to know?
space and space exploration and also capitalism and what happens when you take the innocent and make them into fucking
Sorry, Star
killing machines.
Invincible killing machine, because I've never heard of a man surviving falling out of space several times and living.
Multiple times. This wasn't a one-time thing. No, fuck that. He survived a nuke at point blank range.
Still a man. Just a man.
Just a man in a suit.
At some point, I was pretty sure that his body was... It was... What's that other one? Freak, when the aliens came to Earth and it was a nanotech suit.
Crisis?
Crisis. At some point, I felt like it was Crisis. Like, he's dead in there. The suit is just moving.
Damn, is that what happened in Crisis? I never finished the third one.
Well, one of them, like, yeah, the guy in the suit was basically dead. Like, the suit was keeping him alive.
Damn.
And he had to transfer the suit over because, like, yeah, this host is done. Let's get that one.
That's crazy. But yeah, Gears of War Emergence Day. And people have been wanting this for years. They've been thinking it's going to be that. for the last couple games, but this is day one of the locust popping up, and I'm not gonna lie. Although I usually hate when we go backwards in games, especially shooters, because the guns get less complex. But this one, it looked really, 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 really good. They've updated the movement. They updated how some of the guns work. It's a lot going on, and it looks really good. Heath, how you feel about that?
I mean, it's basically Quiet Place, D-Day or whatever it was called.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's a frightening thing if you know the Quiet Place movie universe. Like the first day when no one knows what the fuck's going on, all they're doing is screaming. Yeah.
Yeah.
Being on Earth and just alien species showing up and just running shit, like it's frightening. In a fun way, because now you can explore like how the characters you come to know as legends become the legends.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah, because Marcus and his crew was handling shit. R.I.P. the Carmines, man. So in Gears of War, because you've never played a Diva, there was a family in the army. They were called the Cogs, because I forgot it stands for something. But they nicknamed themselves Gears because Cogs Gears, right? So one of the Gears had a family who was all in the military. Their names are the Carmines, right? And in every game, a Carmine dies. To the point where it became a running gag. That they die in some horrible way in every game. To where in the third one or the fourth one, they posted a poll online and said, kill Carmine or save Carmine. So the people got to decide if this nigga died or not.
First of all, if we learned
Coalition of Ordered Government.
Batman,
Thank you.
Guess. They killed Carmine.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But the way I'm pretty sure they killed. I'm gonna look it up. Actually, I'm pretty sure they killed him because I remember the scene and it was like you thought he was gonna live. Like, oh my god, I survived, and then something happened that killed him. I swear that's what happened.
Yeah, I feel like I remember that. He was surprised he lived and he died.
Yeah, he's like, I'm the first one to live.
Okay.
Okay, we've been talking about games
Oh no, they saved him.
for like 2 hours.
Fans ultimately voted to save Clayton Carmine. He remains the first in his family to survive. Huh? See? I knew I remember that scene from somewhere. That's funny. We have not talked about games for 2 hours. Thank you very much. It's barely been an hour. You can manage. I told you what the topic was today. You'll live. Stranger Than Heaven, the game that's going to take place in 3 different eras and involve heavily musically influenced by rap, about a Japanese American who goes back to Japan to start doing some trafficking of sorts, with drugs and music and alcohol during those times. Yeah, they announced that Tupac's going to be in it. I don't know how I feel about that. Why can't we just let that man rest?
Because Snoop Dogg said yes.
I did.
Yeah.
He also teased the Def Jam game.
I saw, and you know what? That's one thing I would like to see Tupac in. We could put Tupac in Def Jam because that makes sense. But people have been saying they wanted another Def Jam for years, and I think that would be one of those games that like gets a lot of ball and gun gamers to do the Jason ball and gun gamer thing and play a cult classic fighter. You feel me?
I mean, they did play that. I know they did.
Yeah. But back in the day, it didn't. The reason they don't want to make one, historically speaking, is because it didn't sell well overall. Because that was back in the days of like PlayStation 2s and stuff like that, where one person had it, but we went to that person's house and played it every day. We don't have online. What we would do is we play each other. So the sales weren't good, so the companies can't justify making a new one.
Yeah.
What do you say?
I usually need to hype it up more.
That's not exactly how that works. Hype doesn't generate dollars. Among Us is getting a story. Blood of the Dawnwalker. That looked really good. I remember seeing some things about that last year. Basically, that game's about a guy who gets infected by vampires, but he's a daywalker. And going through the game, you have options. of doing your missions during the day or doing them at night when you can feed on people and stuff. You can choose how much to feed on people. Like you can feed on them until they're dead, or you can feed on them until they pass out and they lose their memory. And your actions have consequences in this Salem witch trial area. Because if you keep eating people and killing people, it raises alarms and makes things harder. But if you reveal that you're a vampire in the day, it's even worse. But you're basically trying to hunt down the vampire that turned you. So I am very interested in that game. It seems like it'll be really fun. And they the devs talked about how there's benefits to doing both. Like it's easier to get in some vampire places during the day versus at night you have less people to deal with and you can use more of your abilities, you know? So it's kind of balancing out that. And I believe there's a time frame in which you're trying to complete these tasks before something happens. Keith, any thoughts on that?
No, I didn't get a chance to see that far. So
Wait, so
Okay.
if like the vampire guy like who turned you lives in
Mm-hmm.
the village
Mm-mm.
and they're killing people, wouldn't that just raise suspicion anyway?
Well, the
Maybe
vampires
not.
in this game tend to be a little secretive, and one, it's not just I need you to open your mind. In a lot of games like this, you're in a large continent area, and you're usually looking
Oh,
for the boss man who has
you made it
like
seem like
a
a
legion.
town, like a village.
You do have to go to
Something.
villages to complete missions. Yes.
No, yes, like you're saying multiple village. I was thinking like one
the
village. Like
village is
we in
25
Salem.
people.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Lords of the Fallen 2. I didn't play the first one. Heard good things about it though. Maybe I'll try it. I've heard good things. I've heard it's a lot. It plays a lot like a cross between Elden Ring and what's that game we played? Remnant. Like a cross between those two.
I mean, Lords of the Fallen was like Elden Ring. It just had like a ghost world
Yeah.
spectrum thing.
Not sure how I feel about it. It looked good, but at the same time, it's like, do I want to Elden Ring myself again? And the answer is no. I still haven't beaten the DLC. Yeah.
Yeah, the combat in Lords of the Fallen was easier to predict.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, you're better than me at Elden Ring style games. I can't take your word for that. Saw Genesis, a game that's coming out for. It is a 3v1 player game based off of the Saw horror franchise in development.
Also,
Yeah.
Not like Seesaw.
cool. I'm already exhausted. Get on with it.
You're fine. You want to talk about Disney all the time. This is my time to shine. You're fine. Everything's fine. Then there's 166 Amsterdam, where you play as an actual like witch with witch powers and witch things.
You forgot to say.
Is it what?
You
166.
forgot
Oh,
to say.
yeah. My bad. 1666 Amsterdam. And it's like during Salem witch trials and you playing as a witch. And I'm not talking about one of them pretty like, oh, I'm a witch, aha, right on the broom.
Not
It
Dragon's
bibbity
Wish.
bobbity. No, you're playing as a I walk with my toes in the mud. I bite off the head of rats. My breath stank. I eat onions. I
You
shit.
got a hook nose.
So you're an ogre?
Yes, she's an ogre.
You got a wart. You got a little more.
She might have a ward. I don't know, but yeah.
Right on the nose.
Virtual Fighter Crossroads. They showed some of that from my fighting game people. That looked pretty cool, pretty nice, pretty good. Outside of that, Heed Gundam.
Oh, I
You're our
definitely don't
Gundam
care.
guy, huh?
I definitely don't care.
You don't want to play in a giant Gundam in fighting kaiju's.
As far as I can recall, I've never watched a Gundam for the mechs. I watched it for the political aspect, and there just happens to be mechs.
So what if there's
So
political
these
aspects
games
while we're
aren't
fighting
political, right?
kaiju's?
These games are political.
What if we
Like
get
it's
real
like a good
Pacific
story.
Pacific Rim on this shit? You feel me?
Y'all are saying two different things.
What if we get Pacific? Don't listen to her. She don't know shit. What if we get Pacific Rimmy on this shit?
I didn't care for Pacific Rim.
Oh, you're so hard to please.
I mean,
What
look,
is he political? What are we talking about?
Those poor
What are we
people.
talking about?
You don't
arguments
you don't think the kaiju influx is gonna make poverty skyrocket? Them niggas was
not
broke
poverty.
working on that shit.
Political, but what was political about Pacific Rim? Hey, we can either put a lot of money into this kaiju program that sometimes yields results, sometimes doesn't, or we can take that money and put it into walls to secure as much places as we can.
Nigga, I
and
wasn't
try
talking
to
about the
move
walls. I was
as
talking about the
possible.
kaiju, because it's a kaiju fight. We fighting kaijus. You don't like to fight big kaijus?
Anyway, what if it has a good like story that is political, like you're like the story
It
and the
will.
plans at
You
all?
can't have a Gundam story without politics. That's just.
So you don't want to
But I'm saying
play?
the game. It's a fighting game. It's just in mechs.
It's
So
not like a
my
Hey
issue
man,
comes
I'm
in.
just saying the last sentence of this little article is promising exactly what I think you would need. For Gundam
Listen,
fans, this title promises to deliver an emotionally charged moments and unforgettable action that made the series one of the world's most beloved entertainment franchises while also introducing a thrilling new direction for Gundam.
so I will say this. My issue with the game is that first of all, it's a great idea. I'm glad that Gundam is getting a game. But for me, it's gonna be like, oh, people are like, whoa, maybe Gundam's not too bad. And they're gonna go turn on a Gundam series and see 20 episodes of talking and be like, fuck this shit.
Oh, you're mad about the YouTube videos that Gundam really is ass. You're mad about those YouTube and TikToks that are gonna be coming out and flooding your timeline.
Oh, not at all. Because most people that say that, they just want to see things get punched in the face, and robots don't bleed. Um,
Sure
the
they do.
concept,
You ever seen Evangelion?
those are not robots; those are meat mechs.
I'm a
The
meat mech.
concept,
meat max.
the concept of Gundams in the franchise, it's usually some random character who doesn't give a shit about what's going on in the world, ends up in a Gundam, and they become a central figure in the political drama that is happening at that time. So the game would just take a random character and make them the central figure in this political war.
Now, what if the game takes you?
What if you and then
Because that
and
makes
then your
sense. If you have a
choices
character
and then
creator
your
and then you just get
choices
launched
have
in the
a
middle, you got to start World War 18 because I know Gundam takes place in the future.
right, and
No.
then your choices have affect how the
You want to be a villain in every other story, but now it's Gundam and now you want to make reasonable decisions?
So Gundam,
Just
like I
because
just
he's a
said,
villain doesn't mean he has to start World War 18. He could just be the villain.
no,
You could
because
end World
all
War
Gundam
18.
Timelines get confusing because they're all not necessarily in the future, but they're different timelines. And based on whatever the central military power is, they do change the calendar. So you can go from 100 UC to 100 GC, and those are like, that might be 2,000 years apart. That might be 20 years apart. I have no idea. Because literally it's whatever calendar the people want to believe. Like at some point, the Martians and Earthlings have two separate calendars and just accept it.
I
No,
want to watch
Gundam.
Gundam.
Gundams are interesting franchise. Like I said, it would literally just take the formula of Gundam and then just apply it to again a random character that will become you, the player. I think the combat will be pretty cool based on what the trailer was showing, um, and I think it will get people maybe a little more interested in like mech type stuff. But yeah, overall, geez, man, it's great to see a win for Gundam. Now I keep remembering freaking Colony number 2. So thanks.
I don't know what that means.
In the original Gundam timeline, basically, the Martians were trying to plot a plan to attack the Earth, and their military strategy came up with we're going to disable uh, the colony number 2 in space and basically launch it at Earth. And all of the predictor and scientist people said, yeah, this is a really bad idea. And they said, yeah, but it will cripple their military. Yeah, them doing that created catastrophic anomalies on Earth that killed like I want to say almost 2/3 of the planet.
Don't make Gundam sound good. I'm trying to finish Shangri-La Frontier. God damn it.
Yeah, it raised a lot of political concerns of like if they were just doing that or not and stuff. But that's like all of Gundam. Like it's always these weird decisions. Um, yeah,
Diva looks like she's trying to say something, but the
yeah,
mic doesn't
yeah. I
want
think
her
you're
to be
muted.
heard. Turn your mic up and turn it down. I don't know. Unplug it and plug it back in.
Yeah,
Hello? Or
there you
maybe
go.
I turned it down when I pulled it closer to me.
Think so.
I was
That
just
sounds like
saying,
something you would do.
It would have been an accident.
Yeah,
Something
but
you
you
would
make
do. Anyway.
accidents.
I
So,
was just saying what I liked what he said is all.
oh, what
Oh,
did I
about
say? Oh,
people killing 2/3 of the planet?
Yeah, I think that's crazy. Like that would exactly happen. Like if you throw a colony, which I imagine has a few, let's say, 100 or 1,000 people on it,
Yeah, they just put them to sleep.
and just threw them at the
You
Yeah.
just wake
planet. I
up
mean,
dead. What happened? Ah, bro, you're not gonna believe this one, huh?
you destroyed the world.
Your body ended up in 3 continents.
Imagine you survive. You gonna be
Yeah,
broken. You ain't surviving for long,
there was no
You
shot of
don't.
survival.
There was no
Earthquakes,
survival. It's
tidal
called
waves.
instant
brother.
death.
They're flying giant mechs in space.
They're
Shit
not
happens.
giant. They're just
They are
regular
giant.
size.
They're regular size mechs.
Yes.
No, a regular size mech is what they had in freaking Pandora. That's regular size. Gundams are XL. God damn it, they're building sized.
No.
Those are
Yeah.
building size. They were the size of avatars. Avatars are big.
Avatars are
Yeah.
8 feet tall.
Gundams, your regular Gundam,
Avatars are
probably
bigger than 8 feet tall.
We have Google.
3 stories tall.
Nigga, did you say 3 stories?
I don't think they're that tall.
That's regular size.
Avatars are between 8 to 10 feet.
Gundams are between
they're so
59 and
short.
81 feet.
But they
That is very large.
First of all, that is huge. You know what I could do with 89 feet?
You know how many avatars are stacked on top of each other?
They're not
That's
that
like 10
tall.
avatars.
Okay.
It's 9 avatars.
They have bigger robots. Okay, that's you said regular size Gundams or large Gundams. Like no, they have bigger Gundams. There's one
No, I
series
said
of
they're
Gundam where
big
they put
mechs. They
Gundams
are
in
big
another.
mechs. I mean,
If
the
they only
Evangelion
8
mechs
feet
were bigger,
tall-
technically, I guess.
Then why did the humans look so short next to them? They're only 8
'Cause-
feet tall.
What are you talking about? They're actually closer to 9 feet tall minimum. So they're between
I-
8 and 10.
I got to go
No.
to a function where most people were at least.
I gotta ask you about that because that one. How the fuck?
You went to?
We'll get to there. No,
went to
we'll
a
get there.
tall
We'll get
people
there.
thing?
We'll get there.
Oh, that's so fun. Oh,
I have to
my
ask
God.
about
9
that.
feet
I'm not
tall
gonna
would be
get triggered.
terrifying. A 9-foot tall person would be absolutely terrifying. That's all I can really say.
Nah, I'm horny. Let's keep going though.
What?
What was I gonna say? Resident Evil
You're gonna
Veronica
say-
remake is coming out.
We're skipping
Cuphead
this
sequel and Mighty Cuphead Adventure are coming out. Those got announced. People love Cuphead, the side-scroller shooter game. I don't know. It's nice. Alien Isolation 2 is coming out, and
That's
I've
what
only
I
heard-
wanted to talk.
I want to talk about that because I loved how much of a deep dive people have gotten into Alien Isolation years later, because that is some of the most intelligent AI that is in games to date.
Yeah.
It has, so the AI in Alien Isolation, the first one, it has 2 AIs, right? It has the alien AI that remembers what you do, it recognizes patterns, and it actively searches for you. And it does things like listen for you, it smells for you, it does all the things that the alien would do. And then there's a second AI that follows you and knows where you are at all times. And it gives hints to the alien AI, and then based off of those hints is how it travels around. And depending on what level of difficulty depends on how clear the hints are. So like it'll say like they're on the west wing of the ship. Like check the west wing. And it'll be like, cool, I'm gonna go over the west wing since I know they're there somewhere. And then based off of what you're doing, doors you're opening, how you're walking, running, and doing stuff, it'll kind of track you down and figure it out. Versus on the hardest difficulty, like, hey, they're in like the captain's room. Bet. On my way over there. And then
Yeah,
it's on your ass.
It's a more advanced version of the Metal Gear AI, because in Metal Gear Solid, which is like a sneaky game, like when you do things, the AI adapts. Like if you're always flashbanging and like headshotting people, enemies start spawning in with helmets and eye protectors.
Okay.
What
Okay.
happens if I shoot everybody in the dick?
Then they spawn with crotches. I mean, crotchless.
Yeah, you damn right they spawn with that crotch. And I'm gonna shoot it. No. In Metal Gear, I would just L people out. And then they would just start putting more people together.
Yeah.
So, I had to get creative. Mm-hmm. But yeah, no,
Yeah,
I really like that. I'm very curious to see what they do in the second one because innovation is a thing, and I'm very scared, but also curious to how they innovate that situation. You feel me? So that was kind of cool. You said you want to say something on it though.
no, I mean, I love the concept of that game, and I'm excited to see that they're getting a sequel because I might actually just play that one just because I know so many great things about the first one, but never played it.
All right, last big thing on the Xbox side. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin is getting a video game.
I saw.
Boy, oh boy. Cannot wait for that. And it's being made by the studio Platinum Games that made Ninja Gaiden 4, Nier Automata, and Bayonetta. This game is going to be gory.
Yeah, those are all
Really
like
good.
really good games.
Yeah. It's a really good game studio behind this. I am excited for this.
This
Oh
is
my
this is
god.
the map of game studios.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
well,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was just excited because I really like the story of the last Ronin. So
But the thing is now it's in the hands of a really good game studios. Is what we're saying. Like this is going to be I'm going to put it on the table now. I think this will get a game of the year spot. Not that it'll win, but I think it will. And I want to see some gameplay before I like make the final stamp on that. But I think if it's how I think the gameplay fighting loop is gonna be, yeah. And it's gonna heavily be pulling off of the fact that niggas love A, The Last Ronin, and B, the Ninja Turtles. So I think that it
I
has
do
a
not
spot.
Ninja Turtles.
It's very
Let me
broad
get a
statement.
bacon, egg, and cheese.
Hey man.
No gameplay.
Hey man.
Let me get a bacon, egg, and cheese.
All right, last thing, and that is the Nintendo Direct, which I can kind of spam through because I can't buy any of these games because I don't have a Switch too. The biggest things on here, Rayman, the Rayman Legends remake,
You know how much a Switch 2 costs?
a lot of money. Hence why I don't have one.
Yeah.
I would have bought one
Why?
when they came out, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna wait until they release like either the different screen ones or the price drops at XYZ, ZYX. It never did because everyone bought them so fucking fast and keep buying
Yeah.
them, so the price never went down.
Because they don't need to. They're like, we just want to take that.
Yep.
Take
Because
that.
they know the formula.
Yeah. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake with updated graphics. It looked really good, honestly.
Definitely one.
You said what?
So that's an interesting one. Continue.
Do what? That I said look good or that it's a remake?
No, Aquarina remake. That's a good one. That's what I'm saying. Like that's
Oh yeah, yeah.
interesting.
So I think they did this because Ocarina of Time is a lot of people's favorite Zelda game. That and Majora's Mask. I think Ocarina of Time comes first, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna redo Majora's Mask. But it's been ages since those games came out, and they gotta find some way to keep people in it, especially because Breath of the Wild and the other one, that second one that came out, did amazing. This is gonna be a more short and concise game because Ocarina of Time was, and it's a remake. But I think this is gonna be a lot of people's like start into the new Legend of Zelda era. Once again, that tween style game, you know. I'm gonna save this one for last because that's a big one. Skipping
Hold
that.
on.
Final Star Fox. They're remaking Star Fox as well. A little skeptical at first because the models that they're using for Star Fox look really gross. However, the gameplay looks fun. It looks fun. It's a remake of the same game. Like I said, once again, back in that tween era and nostalgia for a lot of old heads. A big one that I'm excited for and that is probably going to make my household get a Switch too, because there are two women who are going to practically have a gun to my head to do this. They're making Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, and it will have every sport from the previous games and new sports. One of which they showed off is thumb wrestling. I don't know how I'm going to be able to afford this, but I know that my household is going to want one. I loved Wii Sports. They love Wii Sports. Wii Sports Resorts was fun as well. And the fact that they're doing this, they're finally listening because people have said they wanted this for a while. And by golly, they made it exclusive on the Switch too to make sure they get those numbers up. So yeah, there's that.
I liked Wii Sports. It was a great source of exercise. Lazy exercise, but a little something, something.
Right.
You keep
Uh,
your agile.
a lot of games are coming to the Switch 2 in specific. They're getting ported over. That was a majority of the showcase, which kind of pissed me off. Like Devil May Cry 5, Lies of P, Lords of the Fallen. All those are getting ported over, which means like they're getting a Nintendo Switch version. However, in terms of anime games, Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble. That's a game that they're getting. It's going to be a 2D fighter where you fight in an arena and you basically like roguelite your way through killing enemies, and then there's two people left and they fight. It was really dumb looking. I just wanted to talk about it because it looked funny.
Okay.
Yeah. It look it up when you have the chance. It's just really funny. And then I'm just gonna say these last two. The Big Walk, Heed. That's what I was talking about. I said, hey, Heed, we could download the Big Walk and play that. Basically, the Big Walk is a game that these devs made where communication is hard and it has proximity chat. Unless you find like a loudspeaker or something, you can't talk to people. And there's a bunch of different puzzles in the game. And you have to find ways to communicate with your friends, let them know when you're in trouble, let them know where you are. And it's just a big ass map with a lot of mysteries and stuff. Like there's certain rooms where you can't hear your teammates. There's certain rooms where you have to draw things out on a board. It's stuff like that. It just looks like a fun, silly game to play with your friends.
Yeah, I remember seeing the teaser for this like I think last year or something. So I'm glad it did.
It fits that category of friend slop, if you will, where it's a game where it's meant to be played with your friends, and just have a good time. Nothing too serious. And then the biggest thing for me,
The game looks horrible.
You said what? Oh yeah, you looked it up. It looks so bad. So, and then the big reveal.
It looks years old. It looks older than me.
It looks real bad. All right. And then the biggest one for me, the big boy, the thing that made my Twitter feed go fucking wild. Kingdom Hearts 4 has finally been announced. We got gameplay. We got a little teaser. We got some cutscenes. Oh, it's looking good. Kingdom Hearts fans is eating, boy. It took us, I think, 12 years to get Kingdom Hearts 3. And in like half the time, we're at 4. Yeah, it feels good, man. Feels real good. It's looking good. It's smelling good. And it comes to all consoles at the same time. It's gonna be money. Oh, yeah. Can't wait. But yeah, that's everything in terms of the Direct, Diva. We made it.
I know. I'm so tired.
I know.
Too bad, because I got news, nigga.
No news. We just literally, the whole episode was news.
It was kind of news. But I will say this, because I forgot to say this. Shout out to Asha Sharma, the CEO of Xbox, because almost all of those games were Xbox exclusives.
That was a part of the first news point.
That's good.
Xbox has, in a way, I'll say reneged, but in a good way. They're basically made a statement saying that their multiplayer games will remain, multi-platform. However, certain games on a case-by-case basis will be Xbox exclusives. So they're I'm not gonna say calling Sony's bluff. They're matching what Sony said when Sony said, "Oh, y'all want to have all y'all games out for everybody? Oh yeah, we gonna have exclusives again." So Xbox is matching that energy and saying, "Hey, we gonna have exclusives too." And you know what?
Yeah,
I ain't mad at it.
You can't be mad at it, because why would they? I don't know why they went away from that to begin with. You were giving your competitor.
They're trying to throw their company in the ground, or somebody's getting paid at the table.
Trying to do the olive branch.
It was the latter.
No, they were trying to run the company into the ground. They were making dumb.
I think somebody was getting paid on the table.
I don't think they were. I think what was going on there was the campaign was play anything everywhere, essentially. So like, hey, we want everybody to be able to play our games everywhere on all consoles, because we slowly integrated the PC into how we do things. Let's integrate everybody and be one big happy family. And then everyone's like, hey guys, we lose a fuck ton of money when people don't have a reason to buy our console, right? And they're like, oh yeah. I think this is she's doing good, man. She's doing real good. Also, everybody who went to the Xbox Live Showcase, who was there to watch it and see it, everybody who was there received a 25th year anniversary, because this is Xbox's 25th year. They received an anniversary Xbox that went back to the OG translucent green, an Xbox Series X with the OG translucent green, OG translucent controller. And it says 25th anniversary. Everyone who was there received one.
Stop your pussy up, Greg. I want a translucent Xbox.
You wouldn't play it. It'd be a paperweight.
That doesn't mean I can't have one.
You would talk
It
about
wouldn't be a paperweight. It would be on myself and look really pretty.
I tell you what, you got 25 years. No, you got 5 years until the 30th anniversary.
Okay.
I was gonna say 25 until the 50th.
That's crazy.
I better be in that bitch. But yeah. But the news points I have are mainly funny ones. They're really quick. So there was a plantation simulator game that released on Steam a few weeks ago. No bullshit. I'm so serious. It was like $3. No. You gotta listen. This is great. It was $3, right? A bunch of people bought it. A bunch of people loved it. They had a great time. And then the devs released the first update where they replaced the races of everyone. It made all the slaves white. And then people, they waited till 2 weeks after the game released to do that, because after 2 weeks, you can't get a refund anymore. And then they were like, oh yeah, this is what you got. No, you loved the game before, right? This was funny, right? This was what you wanted, right? And then after that, no bullshit, they filed a complaint on themselves to Steam to get their game shut down because it was like inappropriate and shit, and then made a announcement saying, yeah, we've done everything we're going to do with this game, and then shut down the game.
The Lord's work. You know, sometimes there are people in this world doing the Lord's work, and they need to be recognized. Because coming in, you had me thinking, like, what the fuck is going on now? But they showed that the Lord works.
That shit is so fucking funny. When I heard about that, I said, yo, this is the troll of the year right here.
Because what?
And it was so funny because they're like, everybody who bought this game and is complaining, you've exposed yourself. Thank you. Shit was funny. Yeah, man. Oh my goodness. So that's my first one. Happy Pride Month, everybody who's gay.
Why's it gotta be just the gays?
I saw this one post that was like, I'm not gay, but I'm the pole that holds the flag. I'm straight, and I'll make sure that you're supported. I was like, huh, isn't that nice?
It's a great ally, like, phrase.
Yeah. Jesus. So, Crunchyroll Under Pressure is removing the AI subtitles that they had that made a lot of people leave.
Well, also, because they sucked.
Oh, yeah, they were terrible.
Not just that they were AI. They were also bad.
They're getting rid of their AI subtitles.
I'm not going to be an asshole. If they weren't god-awful, maybe they'd have got away with it. But they were... Because remember, I came on the show, and I was like, is the subtitles weird? Mm-hmm. And y'all were like, oh, no, it's AI.
Yeah, so they're getting rid of that. They're going back to paying people and doing the traditional style. So... Shout out to the populace for getting them to change how they were moving. You feel me?
You guys should go try to do those jobs. You can usually do it overnight. So if you're looking to make some extra cash, look at doing subtitling.
Move the needle.
Yes, sir. This one's for you. Mortal Shell 2's demo came out. That game looks gas. It looks like something you would enjoy. I know you played Mortal Shell 1. I don't know if you finished it, but I know you told me it was cool. But this new one. The old one was a little clunky, a little bad. I couldn't do it. I wasn't good enough. I admit it. But this new one, I promise you, I think you're very much going to like this one. It is...
Talking about this.
It is nasty. No, there's a demo out now is what I was saying.
Yeah, I know.
So, it's nasty. I'm finna play that.
I saw a loot in there. Like, he was playing a loot and beating him with it. Thought
yeah,
that was funny.
yeah. They can do shit like that. Yeah. But... Diva, for you, Mortal Shell is a game in which you go around as like it's like a weak, frail person spirit thing, and you're fighting like monsters and demons, and there's these mortal shells or like these hollow bodies that you can inhabit, and they have different weapons and different abilities and different stats. So like you can get a bulky one and be like a big bulky nigga, and like like when you get beat up a lot, the shell gets broken, and they're scattered all around this map and all around this land. And as you defeat certain enemies, you can take their shell and stuff like that. It's really cool.
Okay.
You basically just put on armor, and if you get beaten enough, you get kicked out of the armor, and then if you die outside of the armor, you die.
Yeah.
I die. Got it.
And then my last news point was I had to talk about this, the Orioles marketing scheme that they've been doing. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm impressed. I'm thoroughly impressed. The Baltimore Orioles have been selling tickets, right? But tickets on certain days are certain nights, like Greek Heritage Night, LGBTQ night, nurses night, and they have different merch that has been made with special stuff for each group, right? They recently had 2 nights from now is Japanese Heritage Night. I wanted to get this Orioles jersey that had like Baltimore Orioles in Japanese on it. It's a black and the sleeves are orange. Shit was fire. Sold out. I was so pissed. And I'm saying, I was just looking at all the nights they have, bro. They have a Graceful Dead night. They have a Pokemon Go night, in which if you buy a ticket, a special ticket, which is like between $40 and $50, you get to go to the game. But upon entry, you get one of the 3 team shirts, and it says Valor, Instinct, whatever the other fucking one was, and like Baltimore Orioles on the back. I'm like, yo, they're making a ton of bread just collabing with these smaller companies and more niche things, and paying probably very little money to make a couple thousand shirts, couple thousand this, that, just to get these tickets. I'm like, yo, you guys are doing it.
It's however many they make. How many people can fit in the stadium? How many shirts they need?
Yeah,
that's not how many they make. They make like, I think for the shirts that I wanted, it was like 2,000.
Yeah. So this is not a Baltimore Orioles thing. It's a baseball thing.
I know, but it's happening here, and I see it here. So I'm saying the Orioles. I'm specifically shouting out my city, my nigga.
I'm just saying, like here they're doing the same thing with not the Astros, the Rangers. They had Power Rangers, they had GJK, Naruto, they had.
Now, I'm gonna need you to speak up, brother. I just need you to go and get the shirt.
Rangers
You don't have to stay for I'll pay for you to go to a game. You outside anyway, bro.
No, I tried to get Cam to go. I shit you not. My coworker takes her kids all the time, and she shows me all the different ones. Like there was a SpongeBob collab, and they had a SpongeBob jersey. I was like, yo, these are hard. I try to get Cam to want to go, and he just never acknowledges the message. Like I would say, send him the message and then say something else, and he'll just respond to the second thing.
Well, now you have
Justin. I did
Justin.
it 3 times. But you have to get 2 tickets minimum.
Nah, here you only gotta get 1. That's crazy that they make you get 2 though. I'm not gonna lie to you. They said, nah, you better come with someone. No lonely niggas.
Yeah.
No lonely niggas is crazy.
You like baseball and want a jersey? Get a date, nigga. Or buy 2 tickets.
And honestly, I think it's retaliation because he tried to get me to go to a game one night, and I had to be here.
That's not fair.
We're not gonna let you get that off.
Use that PTO. I don't know. Fuck. Call in sick. And then post that you at a baseball game.
Just to be told I'm on another side quest.
Hey man, I'm so serious. If you see something that look cool that you think I might be interested in, please hit me. Because there's some cool shit that's been coming out. Yeah,
they like makeup nights, but you only get what's left over, so there's no guarantee.
Yeah. So like I've been looking through it because it actually has like the whole next month like lined up. I only get notifications like 2 weeks out. Because I told Diva this, I was like, oh, I'm going to buy the Orioles thing on Saturday morning when I get paid. It was Friday night, I checked. There were 7 tickets left. I was like, cool. I get paid at like 12 in the morning. I'm tired now. It's 11. I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to wake up. I got to be up early. I'm going to get the tickets in the morning. Nigga, I checked at 8 a.m. Them bitches were gone.
7 tickets? You think somebody's direct deposit didn't hit at 11:58?
Mine didn't hit
And they was waiting on
11:58,
it.
and I was tired, so I went to
Exactly.
sleep.
That's
That's
what
that's
you knew. That's when you
I
knew
I
you lost.
100% gotta eat that. That's on me, cause
You knew you lost.
I knew I lost when 8 a.m. hit and I hadn't bought a ticket yet.
Yeah,
I was like, I
yeah,
wonder if this
12.
thing is still here. Sold out. Fuck. I was about to go up there on Greek night, which is tonight, and it's not Greek night as in like strolling and shit. It's Greek night as in Greek heritage.
Yes.
Because on Greek night they have the Orioles hat, and it's got a blue O instead. I was like, that would go fire with a Sigma fit.
Sounds like false advertising.
It's got a little it's got the Greek flag like on the side, and it's like in a small square.
Yeah, I got you.
But yeah. That was the last of my news. Like I said, only had fun news. There's the Games Fest was main news.
I didn't have any news, so.
All right, Diva, show us the ears.
Okay, I'm actually gonna give you guys an option today.
I don't
Two.
want
Do you
options.
want me to do? Do you want ears
Two.
or do you want me to rant?
Oh
Rant.
God.
Which one would you like?
Rant.
I said number 2,
Alright.
so that's rant. I said number 2 before I even knew what number 2 was.
Okay, so I have a new obsession. These don't count as ears.
No!
because
I know
said
what this
the ears
is.
that you can make- It said the ears that you can make don't count. So they came out with these mystery boxes, and I'm gonna get to the rant in a second. So in the mystery boxes, you don't know what they are. They come. These are mystery boxes. They come with Mickey or Donald or Pooh or a mystery, and then you could get, or you can get Minnie, Stitch, or another mystery. So there's 2 mysteries, right? I want a Donald. We just did the Donald Duck series. We all know how much I love Donald, and it's this cool like tealy blue. I think it's so cute. I want a Donald. It was Sisters Weekend, and so we went, and I found out about these. We was in the store. We were shaking them, trying to see if we could guess what was in here. Now, does anybody want to guess how many I bought before I tell you?
4.
No, I will be
5.
disappointed.
5. It's 5. It's 5.
I bought 5. I got. I don't want to show. That's the last one I'm gonna show.
I have the TLDR at the end of this heat. It's so funny.
I got 3 fucking Winnie the Poohs. I don't want to see any more Winnie the Poohs. I had 3 of these.
You love Winnie
3
the Pooh.
of, but I don't want him. I don't want him. It's so boring. It's just yellow Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh is yellow, and it's yellow. Like boo, 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 boo. If I see another Winnie the Pooh, I'm gonna lose it. I got 3 of these. My other 2 were a little bit more fun. I got a Stitch, which Chris has claimed is their own. So I got a Stitch.
Why is it
The Stitch
green?
is green.
That was my
Yeah.
question, and it was coming out.
It's a green alien. I don't know. But the last one I got, it was the most disheartening, but like happy at the same
Yeah.
time. Because no, it wasn't Donald. Because that is what I'm on the search for, and I am going to go buy more and get my Donald. I got one of the mystery ones. And the mystery one that I got is Chip. And it's like, he's like a pink and like yellow tie-dye. And it's so cute. So I wasn't so mad about that. Because I was like, oh, that's so cool. And then the other mystery is Dale. And Dale is like a blue and green tie-dye. So I was kind of
Who
happy
the
about
fuck are
my
these
Chip.
characters?
You don't know who Chip and Dale is?
I ain't grow up in that decade.
You did.
Chip and
but
Dale has
they're
been
the
around
little,
for
they're the
forever.
2 chipmunks that are like
They're
really
the 2
annoying.
chipmunks. One has a black nose, one had a red nose. They actually had a movie recently, and in the movie, they made fun of Ugly Sonic.
TLDR, I let my Disney addiction cross with heretical gambling addiction, and didn't get what I wanted.
That's exactly what happened. So,
Because she originally
I'm
bought 4, by the way.
no, I originally bought 1, and Carly bought me 1, and then I was like, all right, I can buy 2 more. They're $10. I can buy 2 more.
That's what we call addiction.
And then I was like, I have to buy a 5th because I'm not leaving here with 3 Winnie the Poohs.
And you left here with
I don't-
3 Winnie the Poohs and not a single Donald. You see how that works?
Not a-
And $10 less.
so,
This is why you don't gamble, right? For bullshit like this.
so yeah, that's ears for the week. So I'm gonna keep doing this mystery box thing until I get a Donald.
Oh God, that's disgusting.
You just said on the pod
It
you have
is.
a gambling addiction.
Yeah.
This is why I don't gamble.
$100 later, you still don't have a Donald. You're gonna buy 101, not 101. You're gonna buy another box for $10? If you say yes, so help me
No,
God.
no. And I'm only probably gonna get one more, and it's only because Chris is getting it for me for my birthday. So it's just like, all right,
Uh,
but it's
yeah.
not.
If you didn't get it on the first try, your luck was not with you. Two tries, sure, but if you got
Isn't
two
this
Winnie the Pooh, that's a sign.
isn't one of those problems where your luck actually gets worse the more that you try it? Because
I don't,
it's not non-repeating. So like you can get the same result numerous times over. It's the same
yes,
chance every time.
Yeah,
yes.
people take it as if you have a 1 in 10 chance for something to happen. If you get 10, it will happen. No, you have a 1 in 10 chance on every time.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So I'm gonna try again. I really want a Donald. And I'm willing to trade. You can have all three poos for one Donald. Like I just want a Donald.
Because somebody wants that, right?
I don't know. But they
You're right.
definitely probably want my Chip, and I would be willing to part with Chip for Donald. I cannot give away the Stitch. Chris has claimed it. But Chip is up.
Nobody wants your defective Stitch.
Just in case someone wanted to comment on what he said about the 1 in 10 chance, that's always in the case when it is non-repeating or when it is repeating. There we go. If it's non-repeating, then yes, out of 10 tries, eventually, because there will only be 10 things to pick from. But
Yeah,
if
one
if
out
it
of
is
10 boxes
repeating,
is the thing, and they only had 10 boxes. Yeah,
no, it only had 10 boxes, and it's guaranteed that one of these 10 is it.
yeah, yeah,
Versus like how they get shipped to a store where it's not guaranteed that any of
yeah,
100 boxes will be it.
yeah. It's just a 10% chance that you could get it with any given box
Yeah.
Yes.
because they made 100 and 10 of them are the thing, but they sent them all to different stores. So one store could have all of them.
I want you to
That's all
understand.
the
I
poos.
like to watch like card pack openings. I don't like to do them. I like to watch them.
That's how he sees his gambling addiction.
No, I feel my gambling addiction by going to a roulette table and saying 17 black and letting it ride. But my point is, I like to
Let it
watch card
ride.
packs open things. And there was this one dude, he opened 3 packs in rows that were just all God packs. I said, and you know what? Someone at another store bought like 10 boxes of this shit and didn't get jack shit and was like, huh. So I just wasted this money? Meanwhile, this guy's creaming his fucking panties. So
Magic the Gathering.
I actually want to kind of learn how to play Magic.
They come out with exclusive packs all the time, and
All the
people
time.
fall for the trap. They
They
fall
just
for the
had an
trap.
Avatar pack not that long ago.
Had a Ninja Turtle pack not that long ago
Cool.
Nice.
with signature cards, like signed cards for each Ninja Turtle and a
Oh,
bunch of
that's
other.
actually pretty lit. I'm not gonna lie.
That's
All
cool.
right, weeks everybody. How's everybody's week, Diva?
Um, okay. Don't get married. I'm just telling y'all right now. Well, get married, don't have a wedding. Um, I had to. No, I didn't have to do. I I'm older, as we all know, and so I like some traditional things. I wanted to send out real invitations, like physical invitations, for the wedding, and it was a nightmare. I had this vision, and my vision did not come to light. And even with my vision not coming to light, I also had to do. It was like a lot of work to do the invitations, a lot more work than I thought it was going to be. But they're out and people are receiving them. So I'm happy about that. Then I had Sisters Weekend and we did all of the things. We did a Eat the Movie, y'all. So much fun. So much fun. So much
Movie you
food.
eat.
Cloudy with a chance of meatballs. So
Oh, wait,
like
are you talking about one of those things where you make the food in the movie?
no, well, they bring you food that goes along with the movie.
Yeah,
So like
basically.
yeah, yeah. So like our first course was it wasn't food, it was actually like a lemonade, but it was like in a beaker and you mixed it and the lemonade changed colors. And then the second one was sardines, but it was just like fried shrimp in a sardines can, which was super cute. Then we had pancake, eggs and bacon. We had cheeseburger like mini slider burgers. We had spaghetti and meatballs. We had ice cream, jello, like 8 courses. It was an 8-course meal.
Stomach was looking up like, why God?
No, and then it's in the span of a movie. And Cloud of Chance movie was what, like an hour 20 minutes?
I know. Stomach
We
was
left
looking up
there.
like, my God.
We left there. It was just like, it was all, but the food was also, the best part was the food was really good. So we had a great time. We went to Animal Kingdom and those little things that I have, and we did brunch. We just had a really nice time just seeing each other, and I don't get to see my family as often, so it's nice when they come to visit.
Who
And
decided
now I'm
that?
getting ready. Me and me. I want it to be great. So
Moving you is gonna be such a
Right.
pain in the ass. I'm just looking at that wall and thinking like that's a whole like 3 bins right there.
Oh, we're movers, honey. I'm gonna have mover money when I move out of here, cause I'm not packing this. Like I'll pack it up, but I'm not moving it.
Yeah, I don't want to
That's
have to
not.
drive 12 hours again. God, that sucked.
Um, yeah, and so now I'm getting ready for my mom to
Black
come visit,
people.
and my
Is that
birthday's
a
this
gear? You
weekend.
made a gear?
So
That's cool.
yeah.
It's a vault door.
Oh, you use the resin for that one?
Yeah.
Nice. I like.
So
It's a
yeah,
vault door cup holder. I mean,
epic
a
for my
coaster.
birthday.
It's a
So I'll
big
tell you all
ass
about.
coaster.
Well, I didn't measure it, okay? I just made it bigger.
Yeah, and I'm going to Epic for my birthday, so I'll tell you guys all about that next pod. Didn't measure it.
It's so funny.
Yeah. So that's Diva. That's where I am. Work is great. I love my job.
Glad for
Oh,
you.
oh my god. I'm making wings, and they look really cool. They don't have, they're not connected, and they don't have skin, but they're ready to connect, like to put the screws in, and they look really cool. So, yeah.
A good metaphor for you.
What?
You're not
I'm gonna go with
connected.
that's what's up.
She's not
I'm
connected.
not connected, and I'm just ready to put the screws in.
Wow.
She's
They're
not.
Heath,
connected
how was
to
your
us.
week?
Y'all don't let this podcast persona fool y'all. I'm not as ditzy as I come across.
Don't let.
How was your week?
Don't appear ditzy? I don't know what to tell you, Chief. I think I'm
Yeah.
exactly the same.
I'm whatever the people say I am.
Mr. Worldwide. Why?
Okay, y'all aren't the people. They're the blacks. There's a difference.
I'm not taking anything from a man who has nipples out this weekend. This week.
You had your nipples out? Tell
No.
me more. Having your nipples. This is the month to do it. Pride Month is the month for nipples to be out.
She's not wrong.
I'm not.
And that was my week.
So I have to inquire about this tall people meetup. How the fuck did y'all end up going to that?
That's so cool.
How
Were
did
they
you know
really
we went
tall?
to that?
I followed Justin and I saw you in the pictures. I also knew that you
He
went
was
to
watching your
a bar in
location.
Dallas with whatchamacallit. Nigga, I follow you.
He-
Well, not follow you. I follow people who you be with.
No, he followed you.
He followed.
He said it right the first time.
He stares at my location like it's the next episode of One Piece.
Nigga, I be staring at his location like, huh, we could be doing that together. We could be in the bar drinking. We could have our nipples out at the concert.
To summarize the bastard's
Your
inquiry,
nipples aren't out, they're in.
Shut up.
someone has an innie. Or inverted, I guess that's the word.
Yeah.
To summarize the bastard, I went out to a bar that was closing because we knew the bartender. Tall people came in, had a conversation, found out that there's been a tall tour around Dallas. Went to the party the next day. It was a lot of big people. A lot of big
Yeah.
people. I looked up at everyone. Like, I am almost 6 foot, if not 6 foot. I looked up at everyone. The girl we met at the bar, the reason we came to the questioning, because she was 6'10". She was the tall queen of Houston, because she won in Houston. There were guys, there were a plethora, at least 30 guys there over 6'7", no pun intended. The guy who won was 7'4". Um, there were several guys over 7 feet tall. There was a girl that won was 7 foot tall. Uh, Looking up to
Wow.
somebody who is 6'8", and there's a plethora of them around me, insane. A lot of the women who are already tall were wearing heels, double
Yeah.
insane.
I love a tall girl who wear heels. Wear them heels, girl.
Somebody,
I would have been like this,
I'll
huh?
climb your tree.
Justin looked like we met a girl named Nancy. She was great. That was a tall queen of Houston. Every time we paraded around, they held hands and walked, and it was so adorable because Justin looked like her child, but just normal height. Because plus he was wearing overalls like Mario, so it didn't help. Just didn't help at all. He
He
looked
picked
like
her up.
Mario. Yes, he did pick her up several times for the video. Uh, it was fun. There were a lot of pleasant people. Nothing was more entertaining than look at the eyes of women who were tall, seeing that they finally found that guy that was at least 6'5", and thank God he was 6'9". Um, yeah, uh, there were two guys. They were, I think, twins that were like 6'9". They wore a shirt that said "We love tall women." One was in black, one was in white with the opposite color writing, and they had opposite
Mhm.
color cowboy hats, and they went around tag teaming women. Maybe literally, I don't know. I don't
Nice.
know.
Probably literally.
Some of those
In my
looks,
head.
I believe the bathroom was occupado.
They can't fit in the bathroom. They can see over the thing.
Isn't
I
that
don't
like
even
being
mean to be mean.
ableist?
You can't like this is it's just the problem is they can't have sneaky bathroom sex because if I just look over, I'ma see you also having sneaky bathroom sex.
But see, here's the thing: they
You
will
ever
make
heard
eye
of
contact with you and make the least amount of movement, so you think they're just standing up.
if you
I
got a
know what
short
sex
nigga in
is
there,
like.
you could really get away with it because he's just latched onto her
You
legs
could
like a.
Anyway, um,
Oh man, I'm glad you
great.
had fun. That's a very interesting thing because I always thought like short people weren't allowed. When you have a tall person meet up, I don't know.
It's
I
quite
see
the
them all the
opposite.
time on TikTok.
if you're somebody short person, you can go. That's what I see. Like you have to be a tall
No.
person,
They
short
weren't
You buy,
person.
somebody's short person. They just went.
uh, you just
They
buy
were
a
just
ticket.
there.
It was a tour. Yes, this was the final stop in the tour. They've apparently been around the country because
They've been all
I'm the
around the
only
country. Yeah, I see
person
it.
who's never seen it. Because everyone I've told said, "Oh, I've been seeing that on TikTok." I'm like, I've
Yeah,
never heard of this.
I've seen it on
yeah.
TikTok
Just tall
before, and
people.
like there's a
And I
guy
like
who
that he
goes
goes around. He
around.
goes,
How
how
tall are
tall are
you?
you?
And he'll stand next to them. He's like, I'm 6'5", and he'll just ask people how tall they are.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think he was the
And
host,
the
maybe.
girls, yeah, he like hosts it. And the girls will be like, yeah, I'm 6'1", but I have on heels, so right now I'm 6'4". And I'd be like, yes, bitch. Every
Yes.
time.
I also have off the camera news about it, but that's for the Patreon.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. What did Greg do? Um, that was my week. No, I went to a DMV Anime Club function, and we went to see the movie, Scary Movie 6. I enjoyed it. I say that it is either my favorite one or my second favorite one. They did a very
That's
good job.
disgusting.
He said what?
I said that's a disgusting statement. I watched all six this weekend, so for you to say that is disgusting.
Well, that's
Scary
fine,
movie
and
too
it's my
disgusting.
opinion, and I can have my own opinion, Heed.
You had a
Secondly,
disgusting opinion. Continue.
I'm a disgusting little man. You ever think of that?
Yeah, because you're humping your ankle.
Little fucking gremlin. Well, that's also being said, and I haven't gone back and watched them, so maybe I'll go back and watch them too. And I say that because it was really good. It was dumb funny. I didn't have to think about anything, and the jokes were right there. The beginning was extra cheesy. I will say that. But it was supposed to be
The
being
beginning of
cheesy
all
with
of them
being
are extra
cheesy.
cheesy.
No, 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 no. That first like 10 minutes was like
Have you seen the beginning of what's that? The
Wisconsin,
beginning
nigga.
of the
Beginning
beginning of two is aren't they like they're like making like the big thinking of the beginning of two. I'm sorry. The beginning of one is literally them making fun of the Scream franchise. It's hilarious.
At the
Yeah,
beginning of
well,
this, when they're making fun of the scary movie franchise.
they're making fun
Oh,
of
they
Scream.
make fun of
No, that's
themselves.
Scream.
Oh, they're making from
So
the
if
Scream.
you do not know this, the studio that owns the right to Ghostface are the same people that make Scary Movie. That's why they can use Ghostface as the killer in scary movies.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
So
They
Scary
have all
Movie
their
1,
licensing at the end.
yes, and
Okay.
they own the rights to both. So that's why they do that. They've always owned the
Mm,
rights to both. Scary
okay.
Movie 1 and Scary Movie 6 are literally just the plots of Scream 1 and Scream 5.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Scream 1 and Scream 5
Yeah.
would just spoof plots. I found it funny as fuck. It was really good. I had a good time. I made some more anime friends who want to con with me, so I'm very happy about that. I forgot how many things I had to do over the weekend and ended up having a full Saturday, a full Friday, and then Sunday I went to HBCU Con. Shout out to CC the Champ for throwing that. It was a great time. I saw Andy the Comedian again. I saw CC. I saw Summer, Drew. I can't remember her friend's name, and she can't remember mine either, so we're even. But I can't remember her friend's name. I saw her too. Saw Opie Princess. I saw Young Goku. I saw a ton of people. And like we all like talked. Oh, saw King with the NBA Anime Club and Chelly. Chell. There we go.
Janelle.
All of them were super lit, super fun. Had a good time with all of them. I didn't really film content, but I did set some stuff up. So hopefully we can have some conversations with those people in the near future. So shout out to you guys. I really enjoy that event. It's really chill, really mellow. Just getting to be somewhere and just hang out.
Mm.
In an anime like space, it's very calm. I got to eat some tiramisu there, freaking amazing. And I got to try my new bowling ball, which I was ass with. It was terrible. It was embarrassing. I had a 56, bro. A 56.
You didn't hit any pins.
Imagine showing up to a bowling thing with your custom ball.
I was enjoyed Joy on Sisters Weekend. Like, you at the bowling alley without me? I'm like, Joy, on God, if we had scoring day and I used this ball, I'm not liable for the things I would do in this bowling alley. I might chuck this bitch at someone, cause I be damned if you show up, put 100 on the board, and I have 56. I think my total score amongst 2 games was barely 100.
Yeah,
I could not use that ball with a damn, and it was just a bad day.
if it makes you feel better, you're bowling like the average person. I also went bowling over these last 2 weeks, and I was pissed at myself because I was having a really bad game, but I still was beating everyone.
Yeah, no. Joy actually beat me last week on scoring day, and she got a 190. I was very proud of her. She was in the fucking zone that day. She was this close to a 200, but she missed her spare on the last one. It psyched her out. It was literally the 10th frame, and she knocked down 9. I was ready to say, I was like, I'm not gonna say it because that's gonna psych her out, and it right past it. I was mad as fuck for her. So like, if you hit that spare, you would have got 200. Like,
Yeah.
wow. And she's only been bowling for like the summer, so I'm very much proud of her. With house balls, by the way. So yeah, I just been chilling and getting back to work. I started my chopper perler. I got a couple other ones I'm doing. Trying to get right for this stuff. Oh, I also talked with the dude who owns the company Blurred. He was he's actually one of the people who like set up LoreCon. That's happening in September 22nd and 23rd in Durham, North Carolina at the convention center, if you were interested in that. He was like, yeah, man, you should get a table. Sell your pearls. I said, let's slow down there, brother. I don't got enough inventory.
September's a long way.
And that's what he said. He said, September's a long way. You lock in, you could have the inventory. I'm like, yo, don't hype my head up, because I'll believe I can do it, and then it'll be a month out. I'll be behind, and the niggas will be like, hey, Greg, we got a pub. I can't. Got pearlers. I paid $200. I'm going pearl, nigga.
You gonna
Hey.
pearl on the pod?
Hey, you get 40 pieces. That's it.
For real. He was like, it's gonna be he's like, I'm hoping it's successful, but you know, they're expecting it to be, you know, it's the first year. It's the first year. But they hoping to get some people out there, and I'm planning on going. I'm waiting for a response back email for some stuff, but generally speaking, that's been my week.
Is that the one you told me about? We meeting halfway?
That's the one I told you about. I'll let you know what's going on with that one very soon. How's
Yeah,
that?
sounds good. No, that's it's in the books.
But that's everything.
That. Yep. Let's get out of here.
All right, everybody. That's episode 166 of the Be Nerdy Podcast. The only podcast that gives it to you every way you want it, need it, and every time you like it. Be sure to follow us on all of our socials at Be More Nerdy. Be sure to follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Instagram, TikTok, X, and anywhere else you get your podcasting needs. YouTube. And make sure you subscribe. Give us 5 stars. It helps with the algorithm. Helps us move up the ladder so more people can hear us. Be sure to follow me, Galaxy Greg, at Galaxy Greg _ or in my art page, The Interstellar Seller. I will be posting soon. I lost a lot of footage, and that's why I haven't posted. I was pissed. Be sure to follow my co-host, Diva XOXO, as well.
What it is, little dummies, you can follow me, Diva XOXO, at the Diva XOXO on Instagram and TikTok. I'm back. I know I've been gone for a while. I've been really, really busy. Um, and I have content. I just, again, busy. Comment down below what games you are excited about, what game you're excited about that's coming out. We want to hear from you. Let's talk about it. Let's chitty chat. Teach me. I'm still learning. So if you want to tell me all about your game, I would love to learn.
Depending on the week, she's like, "Oh, I'm a master." She's like, "I'm learning."
What you got?
It's Sir
I'm a
Cap,
master learner.
Sir Cap a lot. That's what you are. The master of the lies. Um, yeah, man. The content will eventually content. It exists. There's footage of things, of everything. I just don't do anything with it because of work. But yeah, stay tuned. Make sure you guys are locked into the podcast stuff, pages, content. Be sure to tune in to DreamCon even if you aren't going. There's supposed to be a lot of interesting things going on. You might see one of your favorite streamers or something. I don't know, man. Just stay locked in.
All
Stay locked
right.
in.
That being said, we are the Be More Nerdy Podcast. And remember to be more nerds. Peace.
We are here.